yesterday. You ran away. I did nothing to make you say you know that I should take the blame for my mistakes. I should have changed, that all I did was look the other way. And all this time I've been denying, and now you're gone, I'll let you slip away. And I've been hiding instead of fighting, and now you're gone, so tell me where to go. And I fall to pieces. Tell me who to turn to, and I stop believing, 'cause I hear you fall in love. Guess it means that I'm not the one without you. Tell me where to go. And I fall to pieces, to pieces. Tell me where to. I was wrong, it's over love, I've given up. It's a lot, don't know what I was running from, but I'm still young, but can't go on, thinking that without you I'm so lost. And all this time I've been denying, and now you're gone, I'll let you slip away. And I've been hiding instead of fighting, and now you're gone, so tell me where to go. And I fall to pieces. Tell me who to turn to, and I stop believing, 'cause I hear you fall in love. Guess it means that I'm not the one without you. Tell me where to go. And I fall to pieces, to pieces. Tell me where to. Tell me where to. Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Happy weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome. Sorry for the delays tonight. Again, starting later than I want to, but this past week has been unbelievably busy for me, so it's been really hard to get into any sort of routine, but doing my best. You get what you get from me, and that's all I can offer, really. But we're doing what we can. You know, it's been a very busy week. I have a lot of work that I got to get done here in the upcoming days, but it's nice to have people here, for sure. Welcome on in. Hope everyone's having a good start to the weekend. Happy Friday. We all made it. I'm proud of y'all. Truly. Thank you so much to all of you for being here. I hope that you're enjoying the start of your weekend, getting the rest that you deserve. You know how it be here. Tonight we, I guess we have the last night of the Hype Challenge here on Twitch. If you don't know about the Hype Challenge, you can use the command in the title of just HC. But that is something that I was selected by Twitch to do, and you guys have been really kind and generous, and we were able to hit level 3 so far. We're over halfway to level 4, which is kind of cool. So if we end up hitting it in the next few hours, that's dope. If we don't, it is what it is. And then I'm also going to be starting one of my favorite insane people games of all time. If you've never witnessed katamari in any of its forms, but specifically katamari damacy, a classic. That is what's going to be started here tonight. They released it on PC, so I'll be playing it on Steam. Very, very fun. I'm still going to be using a controller for it because it's the best control scheme for this game. But if you've never seen the weird characters, storyline, music, this game is going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, what the hell? What kind of drugs were the people on who made this? I don't know. Something very strong. That's all I can really say, is it's probably very intensely strong drugs. But excited to start that tonight. Also, for those who missed it, last night, or 2 nights ago, I'm sorry, launched the brand new merch. So if you guys haven't checked out the brand new merch, you can use the merch command and check out the very cool new good news design that we have going, which I'm so excited that I'm able to share with everybody. A bit low energy tonight, so going to be lurking. All good, chaotic. All good. I mean, it's a Friday night. People made it through a pretty rough week, I'm assuming. I know I've been having a rough week. Outside of, like, being able to travel and do that, which was really fun, I've just been kind of on the struggle bus here a little bit. Had a nice birthday. I appreciate everyone who's, celebrated my birthday week with me. But things have been, I don't know, weird in the air at the end of the year here. 2023 tail end has, not gone well for me. Has not been good vibes. So I always look forward to these streams because I just get to hang out with a bunch of people that I appreciate and play goofy-ass games and talk about whatever weird shit we want to talk about. One of my favorite things to do in the world. So thank you to all of you for being here. Really cool to have you here. Let me get myself on screen. Here we go. Hi. Welcome. Happy weekend, happy Friday again to everybody joining. Hope that we can all have a good time here tonight. But again, if you don't know about Katamari Damacy, there's nothing content-wise that is going to be, triggering or anything like that. It's a very, family-friendly game. But it is fucking insane, Oh my gosh. Thank you, Nymeria.
How have you been?
27 months. Thank you.
While I was gone.
The trip to Ethan's premiere was incredible. It was so fun. I've told a lot of stories. If you have any questions about it, I'm okay answering them. Red carpet was cool. First red carpet event I've been to in LA ever. The movie itself, the doc, was great. Seeing my friends again was wonderful. I also got this picture out of it where, let's see. Oops. Where is it? Oh, here it is. You missed this, Nymeria, but this happened at the after party of the premiere. This was 10 years in the making almost. 8 years in the making for Ethan and me. But we finally locked lips. We had a little smoochie. So, a little smoochie at the after party, which was a nice touch to it. But thank you to everybody for hanging out. Hey, Ice Entertainer, have a great movie night. Have fun pooping. Brian appears on screen as my favorite guy. What the heck? Bye. Hello. Hi. May, what's going on? Hello. Good to have you here. Brookie, how we doing? Amiria, hello. Chaotic, hello. Xana, nice to have you here always. Kelsey, hey, what's up? Nice to have you here. Jacob, what's good? Leo, how we doing? Squeebles, hope that you have a nice night. Anyone who's just dropping by for a drive-by, hello. Love that for you. Yeah, it was a fun event. It really was. Really had a lot of fun at the after party as well, because I got to catch up with a lot of people I haven't seen in years and introduce a bunch of them to Morgan as well. So really, really good times. Those of you who don't know, Morgan and I are leaving in 3 short days to go back to LA to spend 8 days in Ethan's place. We're spending time with him for Thanksgiving, and we're going to be having like a big like Friendsgiving type of get-together, which will be really fun, really good times, good vibes. Excited to spend time in one of my best friend's houses again, because it's very luxurious and nice, and it will be good, relaxing. I'll probably stream from his setup at least a couple times just to make sure that I don't lose too much momentum and you guys don't forget who I am. But I was telling the people last night about this. He keeps texting me over and over again about how excited he is to make, quote, cursed shit, unquote, with me, which has me a little bit nervous. I am very curious what that's going to entail as far as, like, YouTube. I'm assuming we're going to be doing mainly YouTube content while I'm there. But, again, I'll try to stream from his setup at the very least. But, yeah. Doing some graphic design work. Glad I could tune in the stream today. Hey, good luck with the graphic design work. I hope that I'm good background noise. Today's been a very sleepy Friday, but it's very nice. Glad it's the weekend. I'm so glad it's the weekend. I don't even know why, because it's not like I work a regular schedule. I work every single day of the week, so it's not like I get weekends off. But I think it's just because people feel like they're more in their element during the weekends. Like, you guys have a little bit more free time to hang out and have fun. So that's something that I look forward to. Normally, Morgan and I do take Fridays off these days. So this is a bonus stream for you guys just because, again, I'm going to be going away, and I got to get my reps in, you know? I got to do as many streams as I can because I'm going to miss hanging out with everybody. I'm going to be having a Friendsgiving, too. I'm going to see Sam and Alex this coming week. Hey, Vi, have a lot of fun with that. That's so great. Nervous means do it? Well, here's the thing. Back in, like, 2021, 2020, like, back when Ethan told me about Unisanas, I was so gung-ho. He was like, yeah, we're going to fly you out. We're going to have you, like, be a special guest on the show the way, like, Sean was and stuff like that. And we had all these crazy ideas of things to do. We were, originally, it's funny, like, with the pepper spray video, like, him and Mark did it. And he texted me the night after that and was like, or the night of that. And he was like, Brian, we have to take you to get pepper sprayed. That'd be such a funny fucking video. So I'm afraid it's going to be stuff like that level. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to say no to it. I mean, him and I have peer pressured each other into doing so many dumb things over the years, so I don't see myself not doing crazy things with him. The premiere did rule so hard. I'm heading back to LA soon for Thankmas myself. Hey, have fun with that event. I'm so glad that it's raising a lot of awareness for World Central Kitchen. They're a really great organization. They are doing so much right now. There's so many terrible tragedies happening around the world, and they are providing ingredients and meals and access to regular food to people in those disaster areas. And I'm a really, really big fan of the work that they do. Premiere was my first time to LA. Unfortunately, I loved it. That's a lot of people, like, I understand people who hate LA, but there's so many more people who are like, I visited LA one time and I love it. That's what happened to me years ago, and it's why I've been, trying to save up for years now to move out there, but we'll see what happens with life. I'm also okay where I'm at, so it's not like it's going to kill me if I don't move right away. That's fantastic. I hope you have fun having a thing inflicted upon you. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Things will be inflicted upon me. Yeah, besties, let besties pepper spray each other. Well, he's not going to be doing, I swear to God, he's not going to be touching that can. What's going to happen is we're going to go back to the place him and Mark went to, and I'm going to get pepper sprayed by the professional security group that runs that place, because I refuse to let, Ethan doesn't read instructions. This is something about him that always drives me crazy. He does not read instructions. So I would be afraid he'd end up, like, only spraying me in the eyeballs accidentally or something and destroying my eyesight forever, which is already going because I'm getting old. I'm trying to visit LA next year. Hopefully it all works out. I hope you have a blast when you go. I love visiting whenever I can. It's wild that I'm getting to go there 3 times pretty close together in 1 year. And then fitting in a trip to New York City in between it was great. Like, that was a great bonus to be able to do that. I love the idea of LA, but I could not handle the weather. That's fair. That's fair. You said that you're one of those people who likes cold weather, which it's great that you get access to that. Me personally, I'm fucking sick of cold weather. I could not care, any less about having access to cold weather again in my lifetime after living in cold climates for a majority of my lifetime, for decades at this point. Can Ethan read? It's debatable. I don't know if I can watch y'all suffer. It was really hard enough watching Mark and Ethan do it the first time. It depends on, what kind of content. Here's the thing. Ethan and I would make it a lot funnier, I think. I think that it's great the way they did it. I even texted Ethan the night that video dropped, I remember. And I was like, I'm glad that you guys made this, a PSA of, don't fuck around with this at home. I thought that was a good way to sort of preface that video and to, really drive the point home of, do not hurt yourself for entertainment. That's stupid. So I like the way that they presented that one. But I think if we do anything, it will probably be on the same lines as, the stupid hot pepper sauce video that we did years ago. That's probably as extreme as we'll take it, because we're both tired now. We've been doing this a long time. I just want to learn how to read, and he never did. Yep. The closest I've ever been to LA is LAX. Oh, God. And if that's any indication, I don't want to think, or I don't think I'd like it very much. No, LAX is its own thing. It's basically its own suburb in LA. LAX is a nightmare. It is hell on earth. I would rather eat a handful of glass or thumbtacks than be in LAX whenever I can help it. The problem is so Morgan and I used to fly into Burbank, into the Bob Hope Airport, which is way nicer. It's way smoother of an experience. It's way less congested. But then Burbank, caught on that is what people did, because they're very close. LAX and the Burbank Airport are pretty close, close enough to justify going to Burbank instead and saving money and saving sanity. And they were like, well, this must be a premium experience to some people. Let's raise the cost of this shit to a ridiculous price so that it's $100 more a plane ticket to just even fly in, even on the cheapest airlines. So that is something that, unfortunately, Morgan and I don't get to do as much anymore. But Ethan did tell me a while ago that he was like, if you ever need proof that I love you, it's that I am always willing to drive to LAX to pick you up. That said, Vi, I will say this much. There's a lot of very calm, very chill suburbs in LA. It's a very spread out greater LA area. So, you hit up places like Glendale, you hit up places like Pasadena, you hit up places just all over the place, honestly. As long as you're not going downtown, it's not going to get too crazy and congested. Traffic-wise, it's a little bit weird sometimes. But it's one of those things where, obviously, mileage is going to vary. But I will say LAX is not indicative of LA in the greater area for the most part. So, I just hear John Green going, don't eat glass, don't eat glass. Hey, what's up, Alex? Hello, hi. It's nice to have you here. I'm out, have fun playing Katamari. Excited to see what unhinged bullshit you create. Oh, boy. The whole game is unhinged bullshit. But take care. Have a good movie night. Thank you so much for dropping by, Ice Entertainer. But yeah, I recommend anyone just, try LA. It might not be for you, but it's one of those things where, you might as well, if you have the opportunity to visit, you might as well visit it. It's a very, very interesting, unique sort of social climate, I have to say. So, I love it, personally. Morgan and I are a very big fan of what they call Holly Weird, which is just the fact that LA has a lot of very weird people. Not that many people in LA are phased by the weird type of shit that goes on in LA. It's very similar to New York City vibes. I love New York City because there's going to be a dude who's doing parkour through the middle of Manhattan, and there's going to be everyone's going to look at him, but no one's going to make a big deal that it's happening. Everyone's just so used to a certain speed of weird, and that's how LA is. I love that vibe. It's one of my favorite things. I like when people sort of mind their own business and people are allowed to just be as strange as they need to be. I've been thinking about visiting Maddie in San Francisco, which is an entirely different beast. Yes, very much so. But I've liked California when I've been. Yeah, San Francisco is definitely a very different sort of social climate, but it's a very beautiful city as well. Very expensive, though. I mean, anything in California is. Need to travel more? I hope that you're able to. And thank you, Brookie, for blessing me. My friend wants to go to Vegas for When We Were Young Fest next year, and I'm so apprehensive about it. You know, surprisingly, I thought that was going to bomb. I thought that was going to be like a Fyre Fest situation. And what ended up happening was, apparently, I had a ton of friends that went to When We Were Young because it was happening the same weekend as TwitchCon, and they had a blast. They said it was run pretty well. You know, obviously, anytime there's a festival that size, there's going to be some sort of issues that are going on. But they said it was, for what they expected, they had set a low bar as well. They were like, no, it was kind of great. We got to see so many different, like, classic scene acts from back in the day. Like lots of emo bands, lots of screamo bands, lots of pop punk, lots of cool shit. That especially if you're too young to have gotten to experience live the way that like people my age did, great way to re-experience it, like in the flesh. LA and New York are on the bucket list. It's just got to happen. Brookie, I mean, you're West Coast, so it's not that far of a trip straight down to LA. I hope that whenever you go, you have fun. So, yeah. My heart will always be a New York City entity. Yeah, I mean, like you said a million times now, May. Like, cold weather, it's your jam. I get it. Everyone is allowed to like what they like, for sure. We're not out here to shame each other. When we ship out product, a lot of our stuff goes to California. Apparently, California struggled to get good bacon in California, so they outsource. That doesn't surprise me that much. LA is such a weird thing, right? Because they, like, brag about, like, seafood, Mexican food, avocados, those kind of things. You know, you're always going to have, like, access to a lot of that stuff. But I have a friend who moved there right after college. She was one of my best friends in college. And she went to LA because she was working in film. And she still works in film. She's my friend that I've talked about before who worked directly for Stan Lee, which is just fucking cool. And oh my god. Hey, thank you so much, by the way, to Sarah for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. What were you up to? Tell us a little bit about it. And Max, 35 months. Can we get a little bit of hype and some pride in the chat, please? Thank you so much for that. But my friend is from New Jersey, and she went out to LA, 17 years ago. She went out to LA. So she's lived in LA for 17 years, and she's like, Brian, I have searched all 17 years for good pizza, and I have still not found any pizza out in LA that even rivals anywhere on the East Coast, which is a bummer, you know? So yeah, I believe that like bacon's on that list as well, honestly. Thought it was going to fail too. Next year, all the bands are doing an entire full album. I saw, like, geez, yeah, Sleeping with Sirens is going to be doing that for sure. Nymeria. The other thing I saw was Under Oath was going to be playing the entirety of their Only Chasing Safety, which is like, god damn it, I want to see that. That's like one of my favorite fucking albums of all time. That's like one of my favorite bands of all time. We did some Power Wash, Sam, hyping ourselves up for our charity challenge. Yo, have so much fun. I hope that goes really well. Yo, what's up, Austin? How we doing? Good to have you here. I've only ever been to LA to get to Anaheim, but I want to actually stop there and explore it. Yeah, and here's the thing. The other thing that I understand is a total turnoff about LA is it is so spread out that you have to drive. There's like, you know, they have okay public transportation in some suburbs, some areas of it, but overall, it's a lot better if you have your own autonomy with a car. And I get that is like one of those things that is a huge turnoff to some people. I personally like driving around, seeing the different neighborhoods, seeing the different sights of the hills, or, you know, if you drive out a ways and get to the ocean, that's super cool as well. But completely understandable that, like, a lot of people don't like it. Not even for the traffic part of it that everyone bitches about, but, like, just having to drive, being like, oh, I heard about this museum I really want to visit. It's not in a centralized location. It's in this random-ass suburb that's 25 minutes away. So I get that. But then being like, oh, but then after that I want to go to this restaurant that's like 15 minutes that way. That's a lot of driving for some people. Morgan and I don't mind it because we're in Rochester, New York, where everything's spread out. So we have to go driving from suburb to suburb anyway to get cool stuff. So we're used to that, and we never have any sort of problem. But yeah, driving through, like, actually stopping and exploring is going to be like, days and days and days of that. So I hope whenever you do that, whoever decides to do that, Brookie and whoever else, like, you have a good time and you plan out like your routes, and you'll be able to see everything you want to, So that is just the way that it is. But I will say this much. Again, if you have an opportunity to go to LA, travel in general is a privilege. I think that anyone who gets to travel, I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, man, things have been, at the end of the year here, not my favorite as far as, like, the tone of, like, life. For not just me, but for a lot of people, just the world is not doing great at the moment. But I get to travel during a lot of this. That is a huge privilege. I am so unbelievably grateful for that. I love that I get to travel right now. I love that I get to go out and see friends. I love that I get to take part in these cool events that are happening, within my social spheres. I love being able to test out new foods and go to new sightseeing locations and just experience life. Like, at the end of the day, like, when I am on my deathbed and I'm looking back at the things that I've done, even if something was a little bit stressful or nerve-wracking to prepare for it, or if it was something that, like, even in the moment, I was like, man, I'm getting kind of tired out from this, I'm going to have some cool memories. I'm going to get to talk to other people about, like, the cool stuff I've done. I haven't just sat in this office just making online content. I've gotten to embrace life. I've gotten to pursue passions. I've gotten to do so many cool things. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm so genuinely appreciative for a lot of the moments and a lot of the experiences that I've had. And I don't plan on stopping those anytime soon. I want to, cram life full of those types of things. And I know that it's really hard to push past the grind of every day and, again, the bad vibes of the world. But I hope a lot of you are able to eventually reignite your passion, whether that's for travel and tourism, whether that is for pursuing different hobbies that you're into, whether that's, like, something you've always wanted to try doing. Freaking my friend Ashley Robato, if you guys know Ashley, is writing a fantasy book right now. She just announced that over on her alt Twitter the other day. But, like, she's writing a book. That is not something everyone just gets up and decides to do. There's a lot of people who go, oh, I would like to do that. That would be a cool thing if I get the opportunity. And she went, the opportunity's now. I should just do it because life is very short. So I might as well try. And her being still afraid of failing or having people go, oh, what you wrote was cringe or bad, but still doing it, that's like true courage, It's like facing your fear and still confronting the things that you want to do. That is real courage, not backing away from something, or not acting like you're not scared in the face of something you want to do. Those are the things that, like, still being able to tap into your boundaries, still being able to tap into your limits and push past them, I'm so goddamn proud of her. I'm so excited to read what she writes, too. Very curious. I'm a little rusty on traveling out of my area since I haven't done so in 4 years because of the panini, but I missed it so much and I want to stretch out of my comfort zone traveling around Oregon, as fun and interesting as it is, explore other states. I like that. But here's the thing, too, Brookie, like, it's awesome to hear that you're exploring your own area. I know so many people who are like, well, I've lived here for X amount of time, and it's boring, and there's nothing to do. When in reality, if you look around, you can find stuff even in your own areas that are interesting, or that, even if you do it over and over and over again, might bring you some sort of comfort. That's kind of cool. That's a neat way to do it. Like, Morgan and I, we're like, the reason we want to leave Rochester is we're not huge fans of most of the people. Or like just the fact that the town's kind of a little bit slow moving as far as cities go. But we enjoy the city itself. We love our city. We have a lot of Rochester pride. So that is something that, like, we've been trying to, try new restaurants. We've been trying to go to cool new, stores that pop up or whatever. Like, just go sightsee, go to parks we've never been to, that kind of thing. Just make it into something that it didn't feel like it was before and not let anything stagnate. So I like the idea of that too, just exploring your own local communities and your own local cities and whatnot. I think that's great. Day trips are so fun, Sure, I'm hoping I can travel more in the future. Part of it is financial, but it's also mental health, and it's something that keeps me hopeful for a better future. Hell yeah. I mean, as long as you have that hope, as long as you have that idea of, like, I want to do this eventually, I mean, you have a goal right there. I know so many people, especially, like, people around my age, who have just completely given up. They don't have goals anymore. They don't have a direction. They don't have a true sense of self. And then there are people like you guys who are like, no, I hope to do this someday. You've set a goal, whether it feels like you did or not. You have a goal there. You have something to work towards, something that would bring you joy if you accomplished it. I love that for you guys, you know? Yeah, oh my God, Ashwee, let's go. Yeah, I'm so excited for her. I think it's so great. So awesome, yeah. I want to travel so bad, but I'm a workaholic and I have a hard time taking vacations or requesting off for funsies. I feel you, and I work for myself, Nymeria. So, I mean, obviously, huge part of the reason I'm in therapy is helping break the bad work-life balance that I've had for so many years. And I'm getting better at it, but I still have moments where I slip up and things aren't great. And then I have moments like this where I wish I could relax more, but I have a bunch of deadlines that I have to get done before, again, I go traveling again on Monday. So I have to cram in hours and hours and hours of work when I would rather be kicking back and playing a video game or watching a movie with Morgan or something. So life comes at you fast, and it doesn't stop for anyone, you know? I badly want to travel more and go do more things. Conventions, concerts, events, things like that. I love getting caught up in a big group of people all enjoying the same thing. Yeah, there's like a sort of contagious energy to it that I love, right? I love feeling like I got a personal experience in a sea of people experiencing the same thing. Exactly, and you do. That's the thing, too, is like, definitely don't diminish like the amount of uniqueness that you get out of those moments. I love that feeling of, wow, we have the same energy for the thing, but we're each interpreting it in our own personal ways and making this mean something. That's a beautiful sensation. That is something not everyone gets to do, for sure. My last request off was for a concert at the end of September, and that was super fun. It was definitely needed. Well, I'm glad you got to do something for yourself, Nymeria. There's still so much of Oregon I want to explore. I barely made a dent. Astoria, where the Goonies was filmed. Wait, is the Goonies was filmed in Oregon? Now I really have to visit. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. St. Helens, where they filmed Halloween Town. What? All right, so you're just naming a bunch of stuff Morgan and I have to go to because she is such a big Halloween Town fan. Oh my God, that's so funny. Crater Lake and Thor as well. Yeah, and I've seen pictures of those that I've always wanted to go. They look so freaky, if I'm going to be honest. So, yeah. What I would give to lay back, turn my brain off, and swing through NYC and Spider-Man 2. Yeah, dude, I feel you. It's so crazy because the end of every year is like a big like game release sort of thing before they get ready for like the bigger game releases in February. And so I end up getting, this is very me complaining about something that is so stupid to complain about, but it's more of a complaint about the lack of free time I have. I've been sent a lot of really cool end-of-the-year video games that have dropped recently that I would like to put more time into. I'd like to kick back with and relax and have fun experiences that are fulfilling to me, but it's not able to happen right now because I am so busy at the end of the year. And I keep finding myself going back to my old adage that I share with you guys all the time, which is there are too many video games. There have been too many video games released. I can't catch up on any of them. I haven't even gotten to touch Spider-Man 2, which is such a bummer. I was hoping to play Spider-Man 1 on stream and beat it in its entirety before we jumped into Spider-Man 2 on stream, which I would love to do as well, but I just, where's the time? Like starting Katamari, I wanted to do this like a week ago. So, making it work as best as we can is the way that it works. You, Morgan, Austin, the other mods, get over here now. Yeah, I really want to visit Portland. I really want to visit a lot of the places in Oregon. Now that I know that Astoria is where they filmed the Goonies, now that I know that Halloween Town is also on the map there, that you've really, like, here's the thing is, like, I have a list of places I really want to go to in the world, and that just made Oregon shoot up the list so rapidly. You have no idea, Brookie. You have influenced the influencer, you know? Yeah, too many games, too many battle passes, too many, then I get why games do it, because we're in this, like, weird sort of culture where you burn through whatever media is put in front of you as quickly as possible and then go, there's no more. So now I'm going to forget about this thing that I enjoyed for, like, 3 months. I'm going to forget about it after I'm done enjoying it for 3 months and never think of it again. I get that there's all these games now that are like, well, we're going to do things to get people addicted to it, so it's the only game they can play if they want to get all the content. But that drives me crazy because I'm like, bro, I can't even do that with a single game at a time. It's too much. You know? Yo, what's up, Captain Photon? How we doing? Hello. Yeah, and Del Taco. Yeah, Del Taco is always an incentive for anywhere I go. Truly. I do love me some Del Taco. But yeah, it's one of those things where I feel bad for those of us with limited time. Like some people are like, Brian, you play video games for a living. Why don't you just play more video games on stream? It's because I don't even have that much time to stream these days because of all the stuff that's going on behind the scenes, and that, you know, I planned this trip like months ago. Like I wish I had full control over everything that I do. But even the rate at which video games are released, I can't keep up with them even with content. It's crazy. It takes time to make content. You know, I'm committing at least 3 hours a night to a stream. If I make a YouTube video out of stuff, that's hours of editing. It's hard. It's not just me playing video games. It's me having to make the actual job part of it happen as well. So it's rough. It's kind of rough to be buried by the things that you already have enough of while wanting to experience all those things that you're buried by. It's a weird balance to try to maintain. And then on top of it, work-life balance, that kind of thing is always on the forefront of my mind, since I have hit burnout multiple times in this field, as many of you know. So, yeah. Waiting for the new Final Fantasy VII game to be released, but now I have to buy a PS5. I will let you know this much. The few times I've played my PS5, it's been great. It's a really good machine. It's got some cool games on it. But I barely play it because most of the games I own that are out on PS5, I already own on PC. And my PC is a workhorse. It's a powerhouse. That's powerhouse. New term just dropped. But I will say this: if you're getting it for the Final Fantasy games alone, totally worth it. Those games rock. They're so good. I'm so excited for the new one. Truly. Kirby, what's up? Good to see you here. Hello. It's so nice to have you back. Welcome to the stream. Happy weekend, everybody joining in. I hope you're having a good Friday, having a good start to your weekend. I didn't notice I was gifted a month. Whoever did that thing, yeah, you were gifted a sub. I can't remember who gifted it to you either. Looks like Blogger Says What Bree gave it to you. So enjoy. If you see Blogger Says What Bree in the chat, you can say thanks then. But until then, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Enjoy being a part of our community. After 40-something hours of playing on my single-player Baldur's Gate, I finally got to Act 2. I've beaten Kingdom Hearts in this amount of time. I'm still going. Yep. It's a long-ass game. Can't join again today. Sorry. Andrew Mixus, take care. Thanks so much for dropping by to say hi. My PS4 is about to shit out anyway. The controllers won't stay connected. Ah, bummer. I love the PS4. I thought that was a great system. The fact that you've been playing it this long and it just is starting to give out, that's some value right there. It's a great machine. Had a lot of cool games on it. Also noticed I was gifted a sub. Thanks so much to the person who gave it. If you guys don't know who gifted you a sub, one of the things that you can do is you can actually click your sub badge. Or not your sub badge. Click your username. And then it will have a little gift icon with the name of the person who gifted. So Squeebles gifted you yours, Kelsey, which is awesome. How's your trip? It was amazing. It was so fun. Very exhausting because I had to do it in such a quick amount of time. But all I can say is that I'm working on the content of the stuff that I got to experience while I was in New York. A lot of it is just me wandering around the city having fun. But I'm very, very, very excited to share what I got to do. Again, I won't get to share until the 21st, so I'm probably going to finish that video on YouTube before then, have it ready to go. So while I'm at Ethan's this upcoming week here, I will be able to just make it go live from my phone. And then hopefully people like that. I hope they like the video. Very cool thing that involves, you guys, are very aware of a lot of the games, a lot of the companies that I've worked with over the years, which ones I'm a big fan of. This was so cool. This was a dream come true type of moment for me. I've had my Xbox Series X for a year now. Mainly only played 3 games on it. Got a Switch and now only played Tears of the Kingdom and Pikmin 4. Haven't finished either one. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with these games with hundreds of hours of content in them, you know? I bought it used. I've had it for 7 years. That is value right there, Nymeria. Can't wait. Thank you, Austin. I'm so excited to share because this is something that I will say I have been a fan of the company that I got to work with since I was a kid. And I've worked very, very hard to get to the position I'm in. And even being invited to this thing was something that, to my inner child, this was a huge victory. This was a huge celebration. And I'm just proud of myself for getting to do it. It feels like a culmination of all my hard work over the past decade. resulted in doing something cool like this. So I am very excited to share with everybody. Your merch drop is amazing. The design's so cool. I don't usually like merch, but yours is very cool. Thank you, Kirby. I tried to make it have a very wide appeal. Like, the whole idea I've always had since day one of my merch drops is they're supposed to be streetwear inspired, so they're very stealth designs. They don't scream, I'm wearing merch. But other people in the community who are familiar would be like, oh, hey, I know what you're wearing. That's dope. Cool reference to, Brian's community. But those designs they're very sleek. They're very, like, stealth. They can blend in with anything else in your wardrobe. And again, if you guys haven't checked it out, you can use the merch command to look at the new long sleeve and the new hoodie. They both come in black and gray. So if you just click the item, you can select which color, you can select your size, you can read the sizing chart if you're worried about like how they're going to fit. They're on pre-order now. So if you order them before December 4th, they will ship by December 4th, I'm pretty sure, is what I was told. So I hope that that's what they stick to as far as like the printing and shipping process. But you have a couple weeks here before they go out to people. And that's why I do things on pre-order. It just makes it easier for me, the company, you guys, etc., to just put in like an order. But I like them. I think this is one of the coolest designs I've ever made, and this is one that I personally tweaked a ton. This is probably my most personal design as far as how much work I put into it. So if you like it, so glad to hear. I'm trying to get through Pokemon Violet, but my Switch damn near burst into flames a few minutes into the game. Oh no, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder what's going on with it. It's a bummer. Might need its like fan checked out or something like that, because that is a very demanding game on the Switch. My friends and I were doing Friendsgiving like I mentioned earlier, but I forgot to mention we're also doing Christmas at the same time, so I get to give them all the gifts I got for them. So excited to see the reactions. Hell yeah, that should be so fun. I love that. I hope that you have a blast. Very chill and low-key, but so fashionable. Doesn't scream this is merch at all. Love it. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Kirby. I'll have to let my rep at SCP know that the designs are going over well, because as I've explained before, I've gotten to work with SCP for a number of years now, which I was one of the first creators they reached out to while they were working with Unisanis near the tail end of it. They were like, oh my god, Unisanis was this big success. Let's reach out to more content creators to work with them. So it was like me, Eddie, Jarvis, Ethan, obviously all part of the first batch of working with SCP, and they make some really nice, cozy stuff. So I'm really glad that people liked the designs. I like that people like the quality of the merch that I've been putting out over the past few years. Working with that team, they've done a lot of cool things for me. My Switch is from 2017, so like first gen type of, yeah. That's what, a 6-year-old system now for you. So it's definitely gone through its lapse. I get it. Sorry to hear that. I hope that it, either they put out like a more optimized patch for the game, or it ends up being something where you can just get like a quick fix with a fan and it helps you out or something. But thank you to everyone joining me. Again, I normally don't stream Fridays anymore, so this is like weird for me as well. It's been 6 years since 2017. It sure has, Vi. You missed a couple of the very existential late night conversations we've had about how much time has passed since like my community was like a little bit more rabid and intense. I was even talking to Morgan about that earlier today, about how like I'm glad that a lot of you have allowed me to just become who I am. Because I remember back in like 2019, I got like DMs from people who were mad that I wouldn't put like a LGBTQ plus label on me, and that I was just like generically queer and they didn't know who or what I was. And I was like, that's not really their business back then. And people were like genuinely mad at me in 2019 for that. I'm glad the community sort of simmered down a little bit when it comes to that sort of thing, and people will become a lot more reasonable around these parts. Did you end up opening the Pokemon cards you got? I did. We pulled a lot of really cool ones. That was on my birthday on Monday. So that was really fun. It was a really fun stream. You can go back, watch the VOD if you were looking to see what we pulled. It's only been 6 minutes since 2016. And that's how I feel all the time, Photon. I'm like, I just blinked and it's like 7 years later. What the hell happened? Yeah, 6 years. Ew. I don't even want to think about time, honestly. I try not to. I just try to, take each day at a time. Enjoy myself as much as I can. Find joy in little things. Try to protect my peace. Try to remember there's always going to be a tomorrow, even if things aren't going great. Like tonight, I got started late again. I'm pissed off at myself because I wanted to start like 2 hours ago, and shit just stacked up today in a way that I wasn't prepared for, and I didn't have the best of nights. But I'm here now. I'm going to have fun with you. I know that we have the rest of tonight to just vibe out and have a good time. So, again, thank you to everyone who's here. 6 years is crazy, actually. I swear it's been like 2 years. Yeah, I feel ya. Graduated high school 6 years ago. Oh, my God, Brookie. 2017 feels like a lifetime ago, right? It does and it doesn't, though. So much has changed. Like, there was someone who was, like, man, does anyone else feel like everything changed in 2020 and, like, things are just so different now? And, like, everyone in the comments were like, bro, are you stupid? Like, yeah, of course everything changed in 2020. Anything that happened before 2020 feels so goddamn different than anything that's happened since then. The past 3 years have been so bizarre, so strange. The weirdest years of my life, of everybody's life. Like, of course things shifted. How could they not? The whole world, like, dynamic, truly warped. I missed your birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, all good. Thank you so much for that. Technically, Morgan and my therapist have both been pressuring me to celebrate each stream for the remainder of this weekend, so tomorrow will be the last day of it, as, like, birthday week streams. I didn't label my stream that way tonight. I did last night, and it didn't seem like it made much of a difference for people who missed it, but that's okay. I'm not the only person in the world, and I'm certainly not the center of the universe, so it's one of those things. I don't make, like, a huge deal about my birthday most of the time. I just appreciate anyone who supported me in any way. Even saying happy birthday is kind. Your hair looks real nice, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Time hasn't been real since 2020. That's how I feel about shit, for sure. Musy, what's good? Good to see you. Hello. Hi. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. A few months before I graduated high school is when I found you and your content. It's getting up to 7 years. That is wild, Brookie. That is so long. Thank you for sticking around so long. Thanks for supporting what I do. Appreciate you a ton. My roommate was ranting earlier about having to go back to her office 4 days a week now after doing her job the last 3 years from home. I mean, I don't blame her for that. I think that, like, 2020 proved that we have the technology and the structure to allow people to do remote work. I think it's ridiculous that we're trying to keep stupid in-person office culture alive. There's some jobs where you have to, but if it was a company that allowed you to do that and they worked fine doing that, that should be the norm. I don't think that we should force people to go to an office if they don't want to. If they're like, I work way better at home in my pajamas while I have, like, my cat or dog here next to me, and I can, like, get up and get a drink or a snack. I love the idea of that. I want more people to have that kind of freedom, for sure. So I side with her on that one. 2017 was the year I started my job. What do you mean? I've been here for 6 years? Damn, Vi, yeah. My head, I started watching content less than 5 years ago, but it's been closer to 10. If it makes you feel any better, Vi, I still think of you as, like, a zygote. I still think of you as so goddamn young. And I know you're not. You're a full-ass adult. I know that. But, like, there's a part of my brain that your name pops up in my mentions on Twitter or here or whatever, and I'm like, one of my children, you know? It's really not accessible at all. Yeah, exactly. It's anti-accessibility to force people into the office. I agree, Banana Moon Puppy. I also found your YouTube while I was in high school, but recently reconnected with the stream, and now I graduated college. That is always one of the most wild things where people are like, I started watching you in middle school or high school, and now I've, like, graduated college. Now I have, like, a full-time job. I have, like, a 401k. I'm like, stop. You're not allowed to say these things. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, Arduous Spark. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you to say. Thank you. Have any more strange dreams, possibly cat-related again? I have not had any more strange dreams, but I did have very funny moments when I was in New York City where there were several times I was like, am I in a dream? Are these things actually happening in front of me? Brian sees me and goes, that's a child, yeah. I just do not remember 2017. Uh-oh. Maybe talk to people around you, see if they can help you fill in the blanks there. Because that's not, you're too young to have memory gaps. That's all I got to say. I'm too young to have memory gaps, honestly. But I do. But, I mean, that's for other reasons. Did you see Spider-Man in New York City? No, because I stayed away from Times Square, and that's where all the guys in the smelly suits are. I frequently forget that I am an adult and make adult money and can make adult choices. I am not, in fact, a large child that teaches children. Exactly. And that's the thing, you know, the longer I've been alive, the more I've talked to other adults, the more I'm like, like, the more those of us who are, like, having these types of conversations are like, yeah, I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I still feel like a kid all the time. It's okay to feel that way sometimes, you know? Mama Tiff, thanks so much for sticking around on a 5-stream streak. Enjoy the 450 bonus points. So, yeah. Watch a stream less than a year. I feel old enough to be one of those people with Werther's original purse. Photon, here's something about you is, like, I don't know what it is, but it feels like you've been around a lot longer than that. But thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out, like, truly. Remember when the Magic was written, and when the Westfold fell? I think I'm good. Yeah, streak. Yeah, you. So viewer streaks are a new thing for those of you confused by that pop-up in the chat. It's something new that Twitch is trying out, where the more streams you come to in a row, the more bonus points you get. And also it announces your viewership streak. So I can be like, shout you out, like, hey, thanks for watching so many of my streams, which is kind of cool. The more you talk to other adults, the more you realize no one actually knows what they're doing and everyone is making it up all the time. Yeah, I mean, there's stories, it's so wild, the spread of information we have because of the internet now, but there's stories of people who are like, I was talking to my grandpa on his deathbed, and he was saying, like, don't let anyone tell you what to do because none of us actually know what the hell we're doing, myself included. I'm about to end my, be at the end of my life here, and I still don't know 100% of what's going on, you know? You aren't the first streamer to say that. I think it's just like you give off chill vibes, Photon, and that's something welcome in any community, truly. It's honestly so weird being an adult. Like, I don't feel like one. And then you got to question, like, what does that even mean? What does feeling like an adult even mean? Because if you're talking about responsibility, if you're talking about, having a plan for everything or feeling secure, I know plenty of adults who don't feel that way. So that's not really being an adult anymore. I think it's more of like a lot of us just hope that our basic necessities are met at some point, right? Like, what do you mean I'm half 50? What do you mean I'm a quarter of 100? What? Time for that quarter life crisis. If I survived mine, you guys can survive yours, by the way. So, yeah. Turned 19 last month, but because of 2020, I still feel 16. I mean, that makes sense, Kirby. You're literally a zygote. You are itty bitty. It's okay. You haven't. This is not to diminish you in any way, but you are young enough that having multiple years of your life robbed from you, I understand why that would impact you so much. Totally get it. Just know there's plenty more of your life to make up for that time that was lost and for you to figure things out, make mistakes, learn from them, aim for goals, change the goals, and go, oh, that goal wasn't for me, this new one is. Like that, you got so much of your life ahead of you that's going to be great. I'm sure that plenty of old people have told you this. But, like, it really is the truth. You're going to do great. I promise you. I just said out loud, what are the Wavos called now? They've been called parasocial points for, like, a year and a half max, so you might have missed the memo on that one. I'll be honest, I'm 30 and continue to only feel more confused. If others feel like this, then maybe the more of an adult you are, the more confused you are. I'll say this much, I'm only confused about parts of life that I didn't, like, mentally or physically have access to before. Those things confuse me, but I actually feel more self-assured in other ways, which I think is a big thing. Like, if you're just starting your 30s, May, it kind of makes sense that it still feels weird and confusing for you. Again, you're barely scraping the surface of, like, what I consider one of the best decades of my life. The 30s are when you solidify things. It's when you figure out more. It's when you tell people to fuck themselves more and mind their own business and you be self-assured in your own stuff. Like that's where you form a sense of self. And if you can't do that in your 30s, then you still got your 40s, I guess. Good luck. But I'll say this much, like, it's a little bit of both. I don't want to, like, say it's only one thing of, oh, I've only gotten more confused, because I think that is something that, it makes it is disingenuous amongst all the weird things that have happened where I'm like, wait a second, no one ever fucking taught me that when I was, like, in my 20s. That's weird. I didn't realize that was a thing. Now I know now. Now I'm confused by that thing. At the same time, parallel to that, I've had a lot of moments where I'm like, I figured this shit out. Wow, I get it now. Cool. I told my grandma I'm having a midlife crisis at all times because I technically don't know when I'll die. So any point of life, yeah, no, that is really a you could die any moment mentality. That I was watching this. It's so funny you mentioned, like, that mentality. I was talking. When we were staying at Jordan's house for Ethan's premiere. Morgan and I were watching some of Anthony Padilla. Me and Jordan and Morgan were watching some of Anthony Padilla's interviews with other content creators that he does on YouTube. And one of the people he interviewed was Ludwig, and Ludwig was Anthony was asking, like, well, how the hell are you so successful? How do you just go for so many of the things that you just go for, like balls to the wall, not concerned about if you're going to fail or not? And Ludwig was always, he was like, the way that I look at any situation in my life is, thank you so much, by the way, Marcus, 77 months, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I hope you've been well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ludwig was just talking about how he's like, I approach every situation this way. He's like, I still get nervous about stuff, but the way that I look at it is there's going to be 3 outcomes to any situation, and that predictability alone helps like push me forward because I know what to expect. I don't know which of the 3 outcomes is going to happen, but I always know that there can only be 3. Either the thing does as well as I want it to, or maybe even more well than I want it to do. It flops completely, and I go, okay, cool, dust myself off, try again. Or I will literally fucking die. And he's like, most of the time, the things that I do will not result in me dying. But also, you can die at any moment. So, having that in there, and it be like the most ultimate consequence of anything that could happen, but knowing that's where the limit is, has pushed me forward to be like, I guess like the worst that could happen is I die. Yeah, that's a little bit scary and weird, but at least I know what to expect if it happens. And just putting his life into like compartmentalized like expectations like that has allowed him to do a lot of really cool shit if you watch any of Ludwig's stuff. I think the dude has done a lot of incredibly creative and obviously very successful things with the time that he's had. So that's kind of neat. Anthony's interviews with VTubers has inspired me to start my own thing. It's still in its conceptual phase, but I already have an artist picked and sketches started. Dope. Cool. Here's my thing. It doesn't matter if you like a content creator or if you don't. If there's someone whose content has inspired you, you can make it your own thing. You don't even have to credit those people. But my thing has always been, I'm not going to always like everyone you guys like. You guys aren't always going to like everyone who I like. But if someone out there is watching someone's stuff and they are being positively inspired to pursue something creatively, to become a better version of themselves, to explore something brand new that they didn't even know maybe had a term before. A lot of like LGBTQ plus creators do that to help like destigmatize queer culture, stuff like that. That makes me happy. That is awesome. That is the chain of creativity that I never want to be broken. So to hear that kind of thing, that's dope. I love that for you, Photon. That's cool as hell. Very, very cool stuff. So, yeah. That's also the part, the wild part of being a parent. Sometimes I'm like, who left me in charge of a human? Here's the thing. That's a totally different thing, Mama Tiff. That's understandable. You being a parent automatically, no one is ready to be a parent. It doesn't matter how many baby books you've read. It does not matter how many fucking like videos you've watched. It doesn't matter how many other parents are in your immediate or extended family who are like, well, this is what we did when this happened. It does not matter. No one is prepared. Everyone has a different parenting style. Everyone has a different unique set of circumstances. That is so understandable to always be confused during. So that is just, it doesn't matter when that happens, what age that happens at. That is just a tumultuous thing. It's a strange element, So that is something that I definitely commend you. Good luck with all of that. But also, that is a caveat. That is something that you can't associate with the rest of adulthood. Being a parent is a unique thing all by itself. That's like the extra hard DLC, So a bit new here. Does Morgan stream too? She does, Kirby. Yeah, you can check out all Morgan's socials right there with the Morgan command. Thank you, Austin, for putting that in there. She's got a Beacons page, so she does YouTube videos. She does TikTok. She does streaming. She, is on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow her everywhere. Please support her. She is, my rock. I wouldn't be here without her. I would not have reached the heights that I've gotten to without Morgan. Like, truly, all the cool opportunities I have. Even those of you watching me right now, I wouldn't have stuck around long enough. I wouldn't have been able to be motivated enough to make content for as long as I have without Morgan, for sure. I'm a teacher to children aged 0 to 3. It firmly sets for me that I could not handle being a parent and a teacher at the same time. That's understandable. I think that, being a teacher obviously is never going to have the full responsibility set like a parent's going to, but it's like the demo, right? It's like a little bit of the demo of like, you have to be around kids. You do have to understand them to a certain degree. You still have the freedom to decouple at the end of the night a little bit more than a regular parent does. But you get like a little bit of that preview, and I think that that's actually great that you can be like, I am going to make the decision not to have kids of my own right now, because that would be fucked up. I would not give that kid the best life. The best type of child is somebody else's. Yeah, because you get to give them back at the end of the day. You don't have... Parenthood is hard mode. It really is. Like, it's the most basic thing, right? Not anyone. I don't want to say anyone. I don't want to overgeneralize. But for the most part, a majority of people can just become a parent without barely fucking trying. But then once you are the parent, like, anyone can, like, make a kid. But then once you have the kid, you better step up your shit. That's all. There's no excuse. You have to. I love her streams. Arduous Spark, I'm so glad to hear that. That's really wonderful. Just glance over her page. So cool she does tarot. Yeah, she's very, very into spirituality, which is very funny for those of you who don't know. We are like a little bit of an odd couple household where I am a dirty science-based skeptic and Morgan is a witch, a practicing witch. And even though we have differing opinions and beliefs, we coexist. I accept what she believes and support her. And that's just the best way to be. Morgan's streams are so cozy and fun, major slumber party vibes, just like here. It's been really interesting learning about tarot from her. I feel like I picked up a lot as someone who didn't know anything before watching. Brookie, I love hearing that because, like, the big thing here is Morgan does not want anyone to feel alienated or isolated by her streams. No question is a stupid question, basically. So she's one of those people who... Thank you so much, Anonymous, for gifting a sub to Mama Tiff. That's so kind of you. Mama Tiff, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge. Now you don't have to sit through ads, Kids in this economy, honestly, Marcus, that is a big factor as to why I don't want to add another kid to this world right now. It is not the right landscape. Like, financially, politically, like, socially, things are fucked up right now. And there's never going to be a perfect time to have a kid, and it's not like bad things weren't going on like when we were babies. But I know me personally, I would not be able to give that child the life that they deserve in today's landscape, for sure. A cat is expensive in this... Yeah, even a cat's expensive in this economy, for sure. You should tell your ghost story again sometime. Yeah, I tell it every, like, few months whenever people bring it up. Because that's the thing, for those of you who don't know, even though I am a skeptic, like, very science-based skeptic, I do believe in ghosts. Or at least the ghosts that I have witnessed, which is just one that I have hard evidence for. But also, I got to do, the very first paranormal detour, and... there's a bunch of unexplained shit that happened in the haunted house that we were in that I'm not going to say, oh, that was a ghost for sure. But also, I'm not going to say that was normal either. That kind of thing. But yeah, going back to what you were saying, Brookie, I love this. Morgan's whole mentality about spirituality is she does not want to isolate people. So if you're a pure beginner and you have questions, ask the question. She's more than glad to educate people. If you're someone who's into it, even with a different type of practice, as long as you're not like taking over her stream and trying to send her like how you do things, she's very open-minded to things, Morgan did post on Twitter about there's maybe, there's fake accounts on TikTok. So if you get followed by Morgan on TikTok, just a heads up, quadruple check the username. They're doing the thing where they're like treasure extro, but then they're adding like 2 S's. Or like Queen of Cups Magic, like Magix or something like that. Queen of Cup Magic, I think, is like the impersonator on her tarot account. She will never DM you asking you for things. So just as a heads up, if that has happened to you on TikTok, quadruple check it's the official account and not one of these impersonators. For some reason, she's being targeted with impersonators over there. So yeah. When I was a child, I used to see these two people. Found out later, my mom researcher found out I was describing people who lived in the house like 20 years ago prior. I'm so glad you believe that. That's great. That's a cool story for you to believe in. For me personally, even though I believe in ghosts, again, I only have evidence of the one time that I had a ghost encounter, and that is my only ghost I believe in. If I don't see it personally, if I'm not there, I mean, anyone can make up anything or be mistaken about anything, but I'm glad that you believe in the things you believe in, chat. That's wonderful. I feel like the economy will only get worse and kids are so expensive, I'm sticking with a fur baby. I mean, especially at your age, Kirby, not to try to gatekeep you out of having kids or anything like that, but like that's probably a smart idea for now. I don't know if the economy will only get worse because historically it goes in cycles. That said, I think that things are very fucking weird in the moment. The economy is very unpredictable. Hopefully we have a bounce back. I know a lot of people need it right now. Morgan's generally just the sweetest person. Her vibes are so good. They really are, right? There's a bunch of scammers that will DM asking to do readings. It's weird. Yeah. Just be careful with that. So annoying that you can't report a TikTok account for impersonation unless they're a big celebrity. Yeah, isn't that so dumb? I got followed maybe 10 minutes before the stream, and I was like, oh god, no, please don't look at my dumb things, Morgan. I will let you know this much, chat. And this is no offense to anyone here, but as you guys know from the many, many talks that we have had about, like, parasocialism in this community and in the internet in general, we 9 times out of 10 do not follow fan accounts. Every now and then I'll follow like someone from like my alt account on Twitter who I'm like, oh, that's a regular in the community that I think is really funny and is a full ass adult. Or I'll be like, that person is like a fan artist who's done like a shit ton of fan art for me over the years that I trust, that I might want to work with on like merch or something in the future. So that is something that I personally will let you know. Morgan will probably never follow like a majority of you. Just as a heads up. Same for me. If you ever see a Girbeagly account with like 2 R's in it, that's not me. I probably will not follow you unless you're like a mod or something like that. Just as a heads up. So that's the easiest way. That is the easiest way to tell. We're not here snooping on you guys. Can 100% second that. I had a close call. Yeah. Thank you for not sharing too many details with that one, May. Appreciate that. But, yeah, just to reinforce my point, I guess, for sure. That's fair regarding the paranormal. I am in the same mind of a place a person claims is haunted. I'm a skeptic till I look at everything and experience it for myself personally, at least. Yeah. That's how, like, here's the thing. I always tell people when I'm in, like, paranormal situations in person, like, if we're, like, you know, exploring, like, this is the most haunted graveyard in New York or some shit like that. I'm like, I want to be proven wrong, but I will let you know secondhand stories from people on the internet are never, ever, ever going to convince me that ghosts exist. The things that will are, I mean, how many people here have not heard the ghost story? How many of you people here have not heard my ghost story? Because I will tell that one. And again, this is the only ghost I believe in. I had some weird fucking shit happen to me in the Bel Air house in Ohio during the paranormal detour with Jordan. But I do not attribute them to ghosts. I just don't know what the hell happened, you know? I've even had friends with very little to no social media following having impersonators stealing pictures from their Instagram or whatever. Yeah, it can happen to anyone. So it's not just public figures. It's just annoying that it even fucking happens, you know? Anime Fangirl, hello, hi. Thank you for, 7 streams in a row. Appreciate that. Damn. Thank you. Enjoy your bonus points. I haven't heard it. I don't think I have. Okay. All right, yeah, I can probably, I can share this quick, you know? So, this was, years and years ago. This was probably, like, 14, 15 years ago when this happened. Morgan and I had very recently started dating. I lived in a city in New York, in Western New York, called Buffalo. She lived in Rochester. So we were, you know, a hour and a half-ish away from each other, kind of drive. And like an hour and a half, it was, you know, the middle of the night, and I had just finished my homework that I wanted to get done, my assignments that I wanted to get done from class. Yo, what's up, Halloween? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, sharing the ghost story. Yes. So, I started driving. I think it was probably around like midnight, something like that. It was very, very late at night. Not many cars on the road, anything like that. Laundry, what's up? Good to see you. Hey, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate you being here. Happy Friday, everyone. Yeah, we were driving along, or I was driving along to go meet Morgan at her parents' house because it was back when she still lived with her parents. And Morgan's parents' house had this old wooden swing set out front. They live on Lake Ontario, and they had this old childhood wooden swing set out front of it. And then their house is a good, I don't know, like I want to say like 30, 40 feet away from like the edge of the lake. So they have like a decent sized yard. Like it takes a fair bit of walking to get all the way across it into where the water is. Especially back then, they had a slightly larger yard before any of the flooding that happened. Some of you guys remember I went over to put up like sandbags back in, I think, like 2020. But their house has, a pretty significant yard, has a swing set in it. And every time I would roll up to Morgan's house, the headlights of my car would illuminate this swing set in the parking spot that I pulled into. I'd get out, I'd just go up to the house, I'd go in, hang out with Morgan for the night. I get there, well past midnight. It's dark, it's cold. My headlights of my car illuminate this old wooden swing set out in front of Morgan's parents' house. And one of the swings is swinging back and forth, except it is not empty swinging back and forth. There's a little girl sitting in the swing set wearing a little, like, white dress. It looks like something like a little girl would wear to probably, like, Sunday school or communion or church or whatever. And she just swinging back and forth. And me, being like, a tired adult person, like, stop my car, immediately open the door, pop my head out. I was like, little girl, what are you doing? Hey, where are your parents? Like, you shouldn't be out this late. Not thinking that, like, a stranger yelling at a little girl in the middle of the dark doesn't look great. Probably really scary for a kid. And she stops the swing with her feet, immediately, like, looks at me like deer in the headlights, like huge eyes, like looks right at me, and then hops off the swing and starts sprinting towards Morgan's house. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on? Again, not thinking of anything but like, oh, she is running towards the side of the house to get around the back of the house. And then if she keeps running, she's gonna, because it's dark out, maybe she won't see that like the edge of the lake is there and she might run into the water. Oh no. Again, not considering the fact that me, a full ass adult, I start sprinting after her. Probably looks really scary in the dark because I'm like, hey, don't go that way. Hey, I'm sprinting after her. Little girl, stop, kind of thing, which would be terrifying if you were a kid, right? Having like a strange adult chasing after you in the dark. Talia, what's up? Good to see you here. Hello, hi. So she goes around the side of the house. I round the side of the house, maybe 2 steps behind her. Like, obviously, I'm much bigger. I have a longer stride. I'm faster. I'm catching up on her. Hey, Musi, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Enjoy those bonus channel points. I round the side of the corner of the house to the backyard. And again, the backyard is not like small. It would take like a small girl like her a long time to run all the way across it and get to the edge of the lake. But I round the corner, I see nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing in Morgan's parents' yard, by the way. There's no trees. There's no like any structure to hide behind. There's not. It just clear, just grass as far as you can see. So like at this point, I had like my phone flashlight up. I was like where the hell? There's no like porch for her to crawl under. If she had gone tried to get to the other edge of the house to like round the corner again and like circle the house, I would have seen her because there was enough of again, I was 2 like steps behind her. So I'm like, where the fuck did she go? So I run over to the edge of the lake, which takes me, a full grown adult, multiple seconds to do. And again, if she had gone towards the lake, she would have been running in a straight line. I would have been right behind her the whole time. So I go up to the edge of the water. In my brain, I'm like, oh my God, I hope she didn't fall in. I got to look for like floating shapes. Like, oh my God, oh, this is so scary. but where the fuck did she disappear to? Like, what happened? What the hell? No trace of her at all. Nothing. Nowhere. I've gone over this scenario a million times. I did that night. I have since then, trying to make a logical explanation. I could have reached out and grabbed her by the shoulder if I'd wanted to, but at least my brain knew not to grab her in that moment during that chase. But that's how close I was to her before she just disappeared around the corner of the house. Anyway, I go inside. Morgan's like, why do you look so freaked out? What happened? Are you okay? Like, you know, she's like, you look terrible, basically. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my, what in the fucking shit? Like, what the hell? I don't know what I experienced. I was like, I think I'm tired from studying or something. I think I saw some shit. I don't really know. So Morgan's like, that's fine, whatever. We don't think anything really much of it the rest of the night. Well, the next day, Morgan's parents were taking me to a place here in New York that I'd never been to before, but it is a spiritual center of New York. It's called Lilydale. If you don't know about Lilydale, in the like Casadega, New York area, it is a very spiritual place where a lot of practicing witches, spiritualists, tarot readers, psychics, people who can manifest ectoplasm, that kind of thing. Again, all this kind of stuff that, like, in my head, I'm like, that can be faked or whatever. Like, I don't really believe in a lot of that stuff, personally. But they wanted to take me there just for fun, to, like, show me and think that it's, like, kind of cool. So we were going there the next day. And so we drove out there. We went to go see Lilydale. And it's a gated community where you have to pay entry to get in to help support the community. And again, everyone who lives there has some connection to the supernatural. So I ended up going there. And, you know, a majority of the things I saw were those types of demonstrations where they had everyone sit down in a crowd, and then there'd be someone up front at the front of the crowd being like, I'm getting a message here, and it's someone with a man who has like an M in their name, an M, and then, you know, to me, like, I don't want to disrespect those practitioners, because there have been moments where I'm like, oh yeah, no, that would be really hard to fake, but I've also seen enough of them where sometimes I'm like, that's kind of generic, and you're gonna let like the crowd who's like desperate to like have this connection to the afterlife and spirituality fill in the blanks for you, because there'd always be someone who'd be like, oh, that sounds like my Uncle Martin, and then they'd give away too much of their details, or the person would say these really generic things of like, hey, yeah, Martin says that he's sitting in an old lounge chair, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, people will like confirmation bias that stuff a lot of the times. And so for me, I'm sitting there and I'm watching these things go down, and I'm like, man, it's kind of what I expected. This is cool, a cool trip. It's a neat place to be. I like the idea that there's like this weird little community out here. And I was like, but yeah, I'm not convinced that anything has happened. And then, so what ended up happening was we went to one of these presentations in one of the old buildings there. And there was a woman up front, and she was doing her thing. She was, oh, you know, I feel like someone's coming through from the other side. Let me know if this resonates with anyone in this part of the audience. And then she stops herself mid-sentence, and she goes, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I can't keep going here. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. I'm being interrupted right now. And everyone's like, wait, what do you mean interrupt? And she's like, there's someone tugging my pant leg right now. And she like looked down, and she's like, there's a little girl here, and she's wearing a white dress. And she started describing the little girl. And it was like, I felt like goosebumps go all over my body. For everything from the outfit she was wearing to what she looked like was described by this woman that I had never met before, that Morgan's family had never met before. Down to a T, she described this little girl. And she was like, I just was sitting there. I was like, I had like turned like sheet white, and I was like, there's literally no fucking explanation for why that happened the night before. And then now I'm now this is happening in front of me. And then it turned out that she turned her attention to Morgan, and she was like, this little girl, like, picked Morgan out of the crowd. She was like, this little girl says that she is one of your guardian protectors. She says that she is someone who is always around you, is always observing you, taking care of you, witnessing what you do, that kind of thing. And so it was like a good thing, but it was still one of those moments where I went, okay, there were enough things that lined up there that I don't think that this is a coincidence anymore. So that was the moment that I went, okay, maybe ghosts are real, but again, I'm not going to believe anyone else's story, because you can say whatever the hell you want. People can say, this hallowed site was where we saw an old woman walking with a black veil, and there's history that a woman with a black veil died here. I don't believe that shit. Like 9 times out of 10, these old stories can get mixed up. There can be coincidences that happen. This is something I witnessed directly, 1-to-1, the night before and then the day of, where I was just like, oh, well, shit. They're like, even the most hardcore skeptic part of my brain literally cannot fight away the number of coincidences. But yeah, that was one of the cool things. So yeah, that was the moment I went, yeah, ghosts are real, but I need them to prove themselves to me regularly. So yeah, I've never had a personal experience with a ghost. I don't know if I want to say I hope you do, because I think that's kind of fucking weird, right? But that said, I think that it comes to us when we're least expecting it is something that I'll say at the very least. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Jube? How we doing? Good to see you here. Welcome to the weekend. Welcome. I'm so sensitive to regular anxiety that I couldn't handle spectral anxiety. Well, Morgan points this out a lot. There's definitely a lot of fear mongers out there who will be like, oh, yeah, spirits are evil and they'll kill you and stuff. And she's like, they literally can't. So, because if they could, there'd be a lot more dead racist people. I'll say that much. So, I hope you see some ghosts. Yeah, that would be like a fucked up thing to wish on someone, right? She must not have meant to be seen by you. I think we sometimes see ghosts on accident. It's not intended to be seen. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Like I said. There's good weird Russian people here. I'm not sure why. I wouldn't recommend it. My mom's side of the family is sensitive. I have my own experience. It's an experience. I mean, again, I'm not sensitive at all because I don't even believe in it. So I'm so sorry to anyone who finds that part offensive. But clearly I believe in a ghost. There was a ghost there. So we can meet halfway. Ghost experiences are so weird mainly because you have to sit and question yourself to rule out everything. Yeah, and I've had years of, over 10 years to think about this particular interaction and cross off every motherfucking potential caveat that would have explained it away, especially with, like, science. So, kind of crazy. Anyway, chat, hey! Do you believe in an afterlife? No, I don't. If you do, great for you. I absolutely don't. I think that we break down into the energy that makes up our bodies, and we physically become a part of whatever energy exists in the universe. But also, I am someone who, where if there's ever actual proof that that is not the case, and I don't mean anecdotes that, oh, my grandma one time lit a candle on, my shelf, or something, like where I witness it myself, or scientists are like, hey, we are publishing all these papers about, like, our research into the afterlife that are, like, true, that, like, you can't argue against with science, like, with our previously understood science. I'm willing to change my tune, I'm not opposed to believing in things if I can be convinced. But I will let you know, the typical person out there does not have the power to do that. So, it was kind of neat. It was kind of neat to at least have that story, to be like, yeah, that was kind of neat. Like, ghosts to me are not like, oh, I passed through, like, the from, like, heaven to come visit or something. To me, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that little girl might have died, and maybe there is a way after you die to reform your energy particles into some sort of humanoid shape to re-experience the world in a way that makes sense to how you were in life and allow other people to witness you in some way. That kind of idea is cool to me, for sure. But I will ask people this much. Do not bring religion into this community whenever you can, please. If someone does, please don't shit on them. That's not cool either. Like, we shouldn't be, like, you know, trying to exclude people for their beliefs or anything. But I will say this. If you start preaching in my community ever about religious beliefs, that's like an insta-ban from me. I'm not here to have you Jehovah's Witness us. I'm not here to have you indoctrinate us into your belief system. If you can't adhere to the idea of let other people believe what they want to believe, while we are allowing other people to believe what they want to, because at the end of the day, it doesn't affect my personal life. But if you start proselytizing here, I'm kicking you the fuck out. That's just the way that it's going to go here. So that's how it is. But I'm very open-minded to a lot of stuff out there. So I believe it's like being out of phase, like the Star Trek episode. Yeah, and that's something like where Morgan and my belief system sort of like meet in the middle a lot, where I'm like, human tools that we have for science aren't even capable of witnessing the entire electromagnetic spectrum, for instance, right? Like, we don't have the ability, like, to see that as human beings. There's so many things involving energy waves and just the way that energy moves, that kind of thing, where that could explain, like, again, what happens to our energy when we die. That maybe it does slip into some sort of, like, in-between phases, whether that's alternate dimensions or whether that's something less quantum physics-y than that even. We don't know yet. Like, that's a possibility. That could be cool. That would be a really neat thing that I would totally be on board with, you know? So, I like that sort of, like, layman's explanation of being out of phase, like in Star Trek episodes, yeah. Residual energy imprints makes sense as an explanation for ghosts. Honestly, I can't think of anything else they might be in a reasonable sense. Yeah, I dig that. So, but yeah, if I wanted to be indoctrinated, I'd go listen to the Book of Mormon. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'd go fucking read a Bible for the 9th time of my life. I have some good news to share. Well, Jube, that's some perfect timing because I was literally about to ask the community, do you have any good news here, chat? Remember, it has to be something we can all comfortably enjoy, but it doesn't have to be anything big as long as you consider it good news. Feel free to drop some in the chat. Would love to read your good news. Would love to support your good news as much as I can. And make sure you are congratulating each other and celebrating each other's good news as well. I think that that's some good shit. And that's something that the new merch, if you haven't checked out the new merch, use the merch command, and you will be able to see the new Good News merch design that I made specifically for all of you because it's a direct reference to our community. So, yeah, we don't fully understand time either. Exactly, Astrowebs. Exactly. Like, there's a lot of stuff I admit we as human beings don't have, like, full understanding of. And I have said before, I hope I'm proven wrong in some way. But it's not going to be through a bunch of ghost stories that were passed down from your grandma, you know? Or from, one time I think I saw a guy standing outside Taco Bell, but then it turned out to be a bird, so maybe the guy turned into a bird. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't there. I'm just not going to fucking believe that. I hope someday we'll get there in the science community as we continue to explore quantum physics. Yes, same here, Arduous Spark. Like I said, I want us to keep developing. I want people having alternative beliefs to push us forward in science. I want there always to be like a goal of us to advance science so that we can potentially observe that kind of thing. Because that would be cool. That would be the kind of compromise and shake-up that we need, you know? So that's my thing. Here's my thing about the afterlife, Kirby. For me, like I said, it's a personal belief. I'm not going to force my personal belief on you. For me, it's more of like, I hope there's not a fucking afterlife because I'm already sick of being alive in this life. Like, let me just fucking die and rest, please. Good news, my mom is adopted and recently connected with some of her biological family. They love her. I did not know that about your mom, Vi. That is awesome. That is incredible for her. I love that good news. Good news, I realized what I was doing wrong for crochet and can actually get somewhere with it now. Hell yeah, May. Always good when you figure out, like, what you gotta do, you know? Instead of movie night, watching all the Hunger Games movies, always good to enjoy those moments with family. That's so fun. I hope that you enjoy the new movie that's coming out. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes or whatever it's called. Looks kind of interesting. My good news is I'm performing with my music school on Tuesday. I like this season. Hell yeah, Halloween. Have fun with it. That's great. Good news, but not for my wallet. But I just bought a signed copy of Concrete Jungle by Bad Omens. I'm about to get their limited live vinyl in the mail in a couple days. Nice! Morgan and I have been on a vinyl kick recently. We've been adding a decent number of them to our collection. Good news, I went for a walk today for the first time in a while. Hey, Xana, I'm so glad you got to do that. So glad. With the weather getting a lot colder these days, I'm always happy when people are able to do that. I'm in better spirits despite some health concerns that popped up. Kidney stone and colitis. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Musi. No pain and have been for a while, and doctor's appointments lined up to see what's going on. Anxiety is manageable right now. I'm glad. That's a very positive mentality. So, yeah. Earlier today, a well-known Neat Dude pal, Sammy, was invited to... I saw that! I saw Sammy got invited to the Sims Creator Network. So fucking proud of her. She deserves everything. She is fantastic. If you guys have never checked out Sammy, a.k.a. Hangster Girl, very, very kind friend of mine. I should be invited to that, though, because I made frickin' Flimbus Blankenstein and Brad with 2 Ds, you know? Good news, I'm finally doing the front and back stuff for the book. Hell yeah, let's go. That's so cool. I think that's so cool what you're doing. Good news, attending Thanksgiving with a guy I like and his family. Never been someone's +1 to a family event. Whoa, that's exciting. Photon, have a great time. This performance's set list is Wonderwall, Do I Want to Know, Everfallen, I Love, and Champagne Supernova. Oh my god, Oasis. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. The announcement was just unreal. Yeah, I saw her announce it on Twitter, so I'm very proud of her. Very, very awesome that fellow Team Neat Dude members are getting to shoot their shots. So, shout out for Sammy. Yeah, thank you, Brookie, for giving a shout out to Sammy there. Appreciate that. Sammy is fantastic. Just good vibes, good energy, 100% of the time. Also, good news, I had my sleep study done and will know soon what kind of sleep disorder I have. They know for sure I don't have sleep apnea, so I'm really thankful for that. That is good. I'm glad to hear that. Happy to hear that you don't have to deal with sleep apnea. I know a lot of people who deal with it. I'm afraid I have it sometimes. So I need to do a sleep study at some point. I haven't done sleep studies since I was a kid, back when they found out that I have insomnia. So, hey, I'm glad that you're figuring yourself out, though. Also, I have a couple of shifts at my theater for touring shows, which I haven't had for a couple of months. Easy work to get to be a runner for the cast and crew. 13-hour shifts. Here I come. Yo, Musi, I hope that goes well. It's really cool. My date on Monday comes ever closer. I'm nervous. Yo, Halloween. Yeah, you were telling us more about that last night. I'm so excited for you. I hope it goes really well. Hope you have a blast no matter what. I love my theater job. I love that for you, Musi. It's always nice. It's so refreshing. Again, we're in like this weird fucking corporate hellscape at the moment in the world. Like, capitalism has like rotted people's brains and destroyed the world. And to hear people say, I actually like my job and it's something that's like kind of cool, like, that's uplifting to me. That is something that makes me feel good. And that's the whole point of good news, right? Is like, I'm here to like listen to a lot of this good news and hope that it helps inspire other people to work harder for their goals or to know that their goals are around the corner. And just know that there's good things happening to people that you appreciate in this community all the time. That's the whole point of good news. And that's why, again, I really fucking love the new merch. And thank you to those of you who have bought it already. Again, it will be up for pretty decent amount of time. I will be putting the merch, or not putting the merch, the merch is up, but if you have it ordered before December 4th, I believe that you should get it shipped out by December 4th, is what the website says. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. Please go look at the merch if you haven't already. In fact, I'm going to force you to, because I'm advocating for myself more. Good news, I've been hanging out with a new friend lately, and I'm hoping we're able to become really good friends. Laundry, I hope so. I hope it goes really well. Yeah, there's my good news, chat, is I dropped new merch. Please go look at the new merch. Go check it out. See if it's up your alley, because I personally love it. I think it's some sweet designs. But thank you for all the good news. Just know that your good news has inspired the new design that I helped hand tweak, hand curate, you name it. And tonight we got a fun surprise, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing the game Katamari Damacy. And if you have never advocate for yourself this Gerb Week / Gerbember, I've been trying to. I think part of my issue is why like no one's really getting hyped for some of the stuff I do is I have not been able to start a stream before 10 p.m. Eastern a single one of these nights recently, and it pisses me off that my schedule's that bad. But I have been very unkind to like our European crew, so I want to be able to start including people with like earlier bedtimes into the streams again, because I miss a lot of our fun European crew for sure. Did you know? Yo, what's up, Prosapang? Did you know that according to Google, you're a TV program? Am I? Wait, did you just type in Girbeagly into Google? Oh my god, it actually says TV program. Trailers and clips? What is this shit? Wait, what? That's so weird. Why does it say that? That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. That's very, very funny. That's my favorite TV show, yeah. Why is that? I didn't add that. This is like every time someone's like, hey, Brian, did you see it says like this on your Wikitubia page or like on your famous birthdays page? I'm like, no, I didn't provide any info. I didn't. What? I didn't add this. Why is this the way it is? Is the merch limited time? Once it's gone, or will it be here for a good while? I cannot guarantee how much of it's going to be printed, Kirby. It's going to depend on how many pre-orders come in. And then it's also going to depend on like aftermarket demand, essentially, where like once it's up and once it's like sold out, if people still want more, obviously I will be like SCP will go, oh, that is cost effective. Sure, we'll print more. But if it sells out and then no one really wants any more, or if it doesn't sell out, then there's a very low chance SCP will want to do a reprint, and whatever's left in the warehouse, once it's gone forever kind of thing. So I don't really know quite yet. That's why these pre-order periods are really important for people to get their orders in during, so that we have like a sort of scope and scale of what's going to be happening. It's a little bit outside of my control because SCP runs everything. 72 Muses, what's good? Hello, hi. Nice to have you here. Hello. My favorite edutainment channel on twitch.tv. I'm glad you feel edutained still. I threw a little edutainment. Actually, since a lot of you weren't here, I'm going to shove this down your fucking throats. That was aggressive, but it was meant to be. I'm going to show you guys. Some of you did not get to see this. Hi, welcome to the Girbeagly television program. Now here's 30 minutes of absolute nonsense, right? Okay, hoping to get one that pricing is so great too. Yeah, I asked them to make sure that they kept it pretty affordable for this drop because it's a smaller drop and I want as many people to be able to access it as possible. Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Don't say that. I like being ordered around. Let me, here, pow. If you guys have not seen the new design, handcrafted, your bespoke, handcrafted, artisanal design that was made by me. I basically told SCP, here's the idea I had. They gave me the bones of it, and then I spent like the next few weeks driving them crazy by going, can you move this here? Can you do this? Instead, you know, not the kink exposure, yeah. I made you a merch drop. Mommy made you Mommy made you some good news, open wide. All right. But you'll see here we got gray and where they invert the color of the design, which is cool. And then we also have the back of the shirt here. But for those who don't know, we got good news. This is Jun Sosik, which just means good news in Korean. This is the long sleeve. I love the like sort of cinched sleeves. I think that's a cool touch. Trying to reference Bo Burnham. I don't know if it went well. I know I sang it at the end there. Sorry if it sounded bad, but I got what you meant. And then here's the back. So late night news. This is, you know, for Late Night Gang. You guys are a part of Late Night Gang. Issue 2023 because it came out in 2023. This date, several people have asked, why is it October 13th, 23? It's when we started conceptualizing sort of some of the more final touches on the design, and I thought it was going to be ready to go, so we just kept a random placeholder date. The actual idea was I wanted to drop this on my birthday on Monday, but then we got hit with a couple snags, so that didn't end up happening. I can't decide if I want the gray or black better. When they were asking me which samples to send to me, that was my issue by it. I was like, do I do a black long sleeve and a gray hoodie, or do I do a gray long sleeve and a black hoodie? Because I was like, I only need like one of each for my own merch. And then it took me forever to make a decision. So I just spent $150 on the thing in my good news, and now you're just flaunting this fantastic merch. What can I say? I'm a salesperson at the end of the day. Arahaku, hello, hi. You sang it beautifully. I think I'm on delay. Oh, yeah, no, all good, all good. But this was supposed to be like a November 13th drop, and then it didn't happen, so you guys had to wait a little bit. I'm sorry. I think it would have hit a little harder if I'd gotten announced this on my birthday, but it is what it is. But we got this over here, Know the Artist panel they added, which I thought was cool. I love the retro TV and the kids like watching TV. Big news headline font and everything. But I had them add my logo. So like this logo you see at the top of the page is here. Because originally this was plain text, but I was like, is it going to drive the design team insane if I ask them to add my logo for the name Girbeagly in this little like about me section? This is the only indication this is merch, by the way. So I thought that was a cool touch. They were able to do that. I like the gray because it looks like a newsprint, but I love a black hoodie. Yeah, I feel ya. I get it. But then, speaking of edutainment, bringing you entertainment and information right here. Oh shit, I just noticed a typo they have in there. Entertainment. Uh-oh. All right, I got to write that down. I got to send that to my contact. Fix merch misspelling. Before those get printed. That's supposed to say entertainment. Oopsie, SCP, why'd you do that? Actually, it's probably my fault for not looking over the design for the 2000th time. All right. Well, we're not going to have another misprint situation like the original like t-shirt I put out years ago. But that's okay. That will be fixed before we send it to print. Don't you worry. But that's supposed to say... I'm gonna fully throw someone else under the bus here. I did not write this right here. I said, hey, we do this thing called edutainment. Can we get you guys to like print up like a funny paragraph about like edutainment, entertainment, and education? And they did bring you entertainment and information. But this whole paragraph is really cool. Now I'm gonna really have to look into that. But this is like a real paragraph of text. Yeah, they spelled entertainment right there. So, huh? That's okay. Typos happen. I literally have dyslexia. So, but anyway, that is, that's the design on that, which is cool. And then the hoodie's got the same design. Looks real sharp. It's got a pocket, which is nice in the front. And then here's the gray one. I mean, that looks pretty sick, right? That's a nice design. I love the front of it, too. Just saying good news with the Korean. The Hangul. What if we want the misprint? Well, were you around when we did the original misprint rerun? Where, like, people got... See, we had this t-shirt sent out, right? And this Hangul on here, which just means education x entertainment, like edutainment. Good news, I just got home from seeing Princess Bride on the big screen. That's so cool. We almost went to that because Carrie came to Rochester, and then we ended up not being able to go to it. But I'm glad that you had a blast with that. That's fun. Good thing we were here to go through the design with you. Yeah, good thing I decided to market this aggressively at you, chat. You know, good things came out of it. I love merch that has a design on the back. I love being able to make merch with, like, two-sided design for sure. But this one, originally, this Hangul, was upside down. So I did not... it looked like this on the website. I said, yes, this is good to go. That looks fine. That looks right. But then whoever was putting in the the design press accidentally put in the Hangul. They must not have spoken Korean, which is understandable. It's a weird-ass language. But they put in the font upside down. And they ended up... I can't read those ancient ruins. Yeah. So the first printing went out. I was none the wiser because this is what it looked like on the website. I was like, oh, dope. People are going to be getting my first merch drop ever. They're going to be getting this cool t-shirt. Damn, I'm so excited. Jordan was the first person to put up a picture of it on Twitter. He sent me a text. He was like, bro, I just got your shirt. It's so dope. I'm going to make a Twitter post about it. He put up the Twitter post of it, and this whole section was upside down. And it was like, oh, no. And he doesn't know. He doesn't know. So I immediately contacted my SCP, contact. I was like, we got a big issue here. Please fix this. And they reached out to everyone who had bought this shirt, and they ended up just sending out a second one for free with the right alignment of the text. So, rare misprint. Yeah, it was a rare misprint. Some people still have them. A lot of people have their misprint shirts. I have one of the misprint shirts, too. The joke is in the community is that the text is upside down. So when you look down at your own shirt hem, you're like, oh, I can read it. So that's the only reason that kind of turned into like a meme, which is funny. But yeah, that was a disaster. So I'm going to double, quadruple check this design after stream and make sure that they fix that. So very cool. Y'all ever play Stardew Valley and just eat 11 seaweeds in a row because you have low energy? Occasionally. I mean, it's pretty tasty. But, yeah, this will be... by the time this hits print in December, this will be fixed. I promise you. Yeah, they spell entertainment right there. They spell... Oh, my God. That's really funny. Yeah, and so this is about the good news segment that we do. And how good news is changing the landscape of information and entertainment in the world. So, I thought that was a fun little nod to you guys. Anyway, that's the new merch design. Please buy it. I need to be able to feed my cat, Sig, lots of cat food, because he's a big, chunky boy, and he demands more and more food every day. So, please feed my cat. It's a great way to fix a mistake like that, yeah. But it's great because, again, because SCP realized the issue was on their side, they replaced everyone's shirts for free, and they let everyone keep the misprints. So you guys got a free shirt with your purchase of the one shirt. Buy one, get one free, which is pretty cool. Anyway, chat, I have a special game I want to start tonight. I'm going to be starting Katamari Damacy. I'm going to tweet out my stream again. All right, starting the funny ball game, come watch me smoosh stuff is going to be my quote retweet of my own tweet about going live. If you've never seen Katamari Damacy, this is a sensory nightmare of a game. I love it. It is so bizarre and strange. It is... Well, we'll get into it. The characters are insane. The plot line is absolutely bonkers. The music is phenomenal. It is some of the weirdest fucking music that's ever been made in any video game. This game is one of my favorites ever. I played this originally, I think, on PlayStation 2, and then they re-released it on PC and Switch as reroll. So, Rat with Wings, what's up? I love this game so much. Let's make cancer. Yeah, there's a lot. There's insane shit that's going to be going on the whole time. Very excited. I'm going to keep us still in the just chatting category for people who want to take advantage of the Crunchyroll deal this month. Again, donate 2 subs anytime while I'm in the just chatting category. You get 60 days of access to Crunchyroll Premium Mega Fan Tier, which includes being able to simultaneously stream from 4 different screens, over 1,000 anime series, manga series, live actions, you name it. So, cool way to support me and also get something beneficial for yourself this month. Accidentally watered my dog and started... Yeah, that happens. But the only reason... Wait, the only reason I'm up right now is because I have a Red Bull at 3 p.m. and caffeine makes me go... crazy go nuts when I drink it at the wrong time. Love that for you. I hope you survived the ordeal. And I'm sorry. All at the same time. Good lord. I almost had caffeine right before the stream. I was like, what an awful fucking idea that would be. All right. So you can play, I guess, with mouse and keyboard, but that sounds like a fool's errand. Oh my god, it's so loud. So I'm going to be playing the traditional way it's meant to be played with a controller. So if you're not getting an understanding of the tone of this game already, oh my god, his fucking feet. If you have ever suffered from being delulu, it's that. I see what you mean by sensory overload, yeah. I see cows, I'm in. Oh, there's cows, all right. It already looks like an acid trip. Everyone was like, wait, drugs are unbelievably, like, felony level illegal in Japan. How was this game made? You can absolutely tell this came out in PS2 era. Yep. Look at the pandas go. Yeah. The fish with the balloons, everything is there to make you question reality. By the way, volume okay? Does everything look okay? Stream hasn't been doing its crazy weird me glitching out thing. I want to make sure before we get into this, because this is going to be me taking a lot of attention onto just the screen here versus reading chat quite as much, because this game is insane. It's got a time limit. I'm going to be stressed. I'm going to be making lots of weird noises. You know? I know I just got here, but I'm going to lurk. I had a great nap on the ride home in the event. I'm glad to hear that you had a lovely, lovely nap. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for hanging out at all. It's all good? That was just the intro? That was just the intro. I love Katamari's music. It's one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. All right. The King of Cosmos, my father.
Ah, hello, Prince. This is the King. Long time no see. We thought today would be a good day for rolling the katamari.
The Prince. By the way, he says we because he's using it in the royal we sense, because he's literally the king of the universe. So fantastic. This music makes me think of my brain on a good day. Yeah, I feel you.
Where the first rolls, the second follows. Roll, roll, roll. For that purpose alone, we went to the bother of making this space. The king of all cosmos, going to the bother just for rolling a katamari. Just for that, we went to the bother.
By the way, our dad's a little bit verbally abusive in the sense of he is constantly putting us down.
So we would like for you to start the rolling, but B-U-T, first things first. B-U-T, first things first. Does the prince like vibration?
Inappropriate question to ask your son. Also, you'll see him repeating things a lot. He's got a little bit of like a Yoda kind of vibe going to him at times.
Meaning the moving and the shaking. No, I hate it. Plain is best. I love going au naturel.
Yeah, those eyes. Oh, yeah. They are eyes.
If that's what you say, what you declare, then you can turn the vibration on and off with the back button on the controller. All clear? Yes? Oh, good. We shall see you later.
Okay, bye, Dad. All right, so this is a little tutorial. I can roll my ball whichever directions I want. I have a full 360 ball rolling ability. Dad needs to take a step back. He does. Goose, what's good? Hello. We just started Katamari Damacy, which I have a feeling you're familiar with. I don't know why. You just seem Katamari coded.
My, very princely indeed. Such skill and such class. Dazzling. We feel a swoon coming on. Next challenge is charge and roll, quick turn, look and jump. Careful, careful with the look and the jump. Not easy to do when you're rolling in a hurry.
Alex, thank you so much for the watch streak. 5 streams in a row. Good God, some of you are really giving yourself a lot of like psychic damage by being here this often. Thank you, though. I love this game except for how the animals react. It's gonna be an experience for people who have never seen this, for sure. I'm finally home from work. This looks crazy. It's insane, Alex. It's a classic. It fits the vibe of this community perfectly. What does being Katamari coded entail? you'll understand soon if you don't already. The design of this game really just gives a strong need to play all my old PlayStation games again. Yeah, that's how I feel when I play these types of games. Never seen it? Oh boy, good luck. What makes me katamari coated in your brain? I mean, do you not push around a ball that you're trying to get larger and larger? Sounds like you. I don't know.
We shall see you later.
Okay, bye, Dad. You're fucking weird. Bam. Quick turn. Jump. Jump really high. I can look around. Ooh, it's so pretty. You know? No, I know Katamari, but I want your answer here. Yeah, I feel like you just play with balls a lot, you know? Sounds like how I tried to clean. Yeah. I mean, this is a cleaning game. At the end of the day, this game is literally a cleaning game. So you can do this. Bam! The super move. Parents, man, I know. Yeah, you play with the Katamari. Is that weird to you? How can you make that weird? How can you make the statement you play with balls weird? Huh?
We are in shock. We feel bested. Almost too elegant to roll. So fab. The prince is fabulous.
I've never played Katamari, but I'm assuming you just collect things on the ball? Yeah, it's like a big sticky tape ball. So there's a storyline here. It doesn't make much sense unless you just took the fucking biggest hit of weed in the world. But it exists, I guess. There's his dress. There's up the king's dress. Katamari coding. What do you mean? Why did I drive into the mailbox? It was smaller than me. It was reflex? Yeah. Oh my god. There's a story. Yeah, again, if you're on heavy drugs, this game is going to make a lot of sense, actually. You might actually see something we haven't before. You know? I'm going to play this stream in the background, giving my dog a bath. Good luck with giving Puppy a bath. I hope it goes well.
No, it was indeed not a dream.
Dad's pants are kind of tight there. That's, I don't know.
We really did it. The king of all cosmos has really done it.
Popping back into yeet some super good vibes to everyone in here who needs them. Thank you, Squeebles. That's really kind. Thank you.
A sky full of stars.
We broke it. Yeah, so the king just fucked up the universe by destroying all the stars in the sky. Or knocking them out of the sky, I guess. My mobile might be broken, but you're just chatting. Oh, no, so I'm keeping it that way just because we're doing the Crunchyroll thing, and people don't get the benefit of gifting me subs if I'm not in just chatting, unfortunately. So it's going to be a thing this month. December, I'll go back to actually categories and things like that. So that's definitely a bulge. Yeah, that's definitely a bulge, for sure. Squibbles, get some good rest. Thanks so much for dropping by with the good vibes. Appreciate ya.
Yes, we were naughty. Completely naughty. So very sorry. But just between you and us, it felt quite good. Not that we can remember very clearly, but we were in all nature's embrace.
The fanfics that could happen here. In Japanese, it explicitly states the king went on a drunken bender. I love that. Started decluttering my room 1 to 3 times at a time. 1 to 3 items at a time. When I take out garbage, 1 item time. Yeah, I do the same thing. I think that that's like a good way to do it because you can chip away and still make some sort of progress that's not overwhelming. This game's a lot like that. You just pick up things 1 at a time, you know? The way you just read naughty reminded me of that episode of Courage. Yeah. Oh my god, Fred?
I'm feeling a bit naughty.
Oh my god, one of the most influential Courage the Cowardly Dog episodes of my life.
We felt the beauty of all things.
Naray, we are rolling. Hello, hi.
And felt love for all. That's how it was. Did you see? We smiled a genuine smile. Did you see the stars splintering in perfect beauty? So many there used to be, almost a nuisance. Now there's nothing but darkness. Heh, 'tis but a dream. Heh, but a beautiful one. Beauty! That miraculous, fabulous moment has passed. It's over.
It's so Jover, chat. No, Fred. Yeah, people remember Fred. Love that episode. It haunted me when I was a kid. That and obviously Ramses Returned the Slab is like the classic, like, fucked up every kid, traumatized all of us way too early. Yeah. No, Vi, yeah, exactly. Yep. Still sets my nerves on edge. It's just so creepy. All of it. It's Uncanny Valley mixed with the bad like CGI graphics of the time, with the way that like the wind is making like the 3D model flow and going return the slab. Like, God, it was the worst thing ever. I was home alone as a kid when I saw that. It was the only episode of Courage besides the puppet one that scared me. Puppet one was pretty creepy. Yeah, I'll give you that one for sure. Flashbacks, yep.
We came to and found everyone furious. Even the king of all cosmos was not spared their wrath. Really, everybody was irate. So anyway, Pee-wee Prince, hurry up and bring back the glorious starry sky.
So Dad went on a drunken bender, knocked all the stars out of the sky, and now I have to add more stars to the sky to fix his mistake. The sins of the father, as they say. The episode that traumatized me, the episode with Courage's parents. Oh, yeah, that one's rough. Also, for personal reasons, the one with Kitty and Bunny makes me super uncomfortable. Oh. I think that show did a really good job of tapping into people's psyches, honestly. Like, good lord.
Our problem, your problem. Yes, you owe us your existence. We collect on the debt, yes. Hand in hand, always there, yes. The very definition of the father-son bond, yes. All right then, get cracking.
Okay, thanks, Dad. That one's rough. Since the father from Metal Gear Phantom Pain started playing. There you go. Oh my god.
Here we are, Earth, full of things as usual.
By the way, if the audio gets too loud, let me know. We can do some adjustment for sure.
So small. You're as small as ever. We didn't notice, not one jot, what with the stars and all. What is that? That body, that physique. Could you really be our son? Aha! I've got it! Build yourself up while you roll the katamari. Work out and get bigger. Yes, indeed. Don't presume to take the escalator up to the throne just because you're the prince. Ooh, tangent.
Who is this guy? Me? Rolling by Brave Girl starts playing. Oh my god, love that song. Good throwback.
First time on Earth means no worrying about time. We think we'll come and pick you up when that katamari is 10 centimeters. Oh, just remembered. Many things live here, scurrying around and generally getting in the way. When one of these sneaks up behind you, an alert comes up on the lower left. You should try not to bump into anything alive. But don't worry about it too much. It won't end the game or anything, so just relax and roll. Good luck, inchling prince.
Thanks, Dad. I love the verbal abuse. It makes me feel really good about what I'm doing. Thank you.
The same thing. This was the very same thing we ever rolled up.
Okay, so why aren't you more understanding?
Oh, we feel a little emotional. We should put this in the diary.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. Love you, too. So you guys can see here, it gets a little bit lopsided at times. We got a golf pencil through the katamari. Dad, come pick me up. I'm scared. Yeah, except that he's the dad, and I doubt that he would want to pick us up. He just likes talking down to me. He just makes me feel worse. So we can't pick up some of the big objects until we get larger, like that. Which is kind of like the fun of the game, is you get larger and larger, and then you go, ooh, I can pick up even larger things. Very big things. Yeah, lumpy. Very lumpy. Yeah, call Mom. Mom of the Cosmos? Where is she? What did Dad do to her? There's a mystery there. Ow, that little snail really bumped me. Ow! Ooh!
The same thing. This was the very same first thing we ever collided with.
Dad, I'm following in your footsteps. Are you proud?
We should put this in the diary.
Dad, are you proud of me? Please. Mom's in the sequel. Oh, that's right, she is. I had never finished any of the other games besides this one back in the day, but I should. I mean, would you guys watch me play all the Katamari games if you end up liking this? Those who know about the Katamari games, would you watch me play them? Because I would watch me play them.
How goes it, Prince?
Yeah, true. Thank you. Bless. Thank you. Double bless you. Thank you. Absolutely. How we feeling about the vibe of this so far, chat? How funky it is. How funky fresh it be.
How goes it, Prince? How is Earth? Huh? Huh?
I've only played the first. Okay. There we go. So we'll learn together, Nare.
Oh, you made a 10-centimeter katamari. Oh, how fabulous. We'd forgotten all about that. So, you're mostly clear on everything, we assume. Everyone on Earth is very nice, so they'll be very helpful, yes?
He does not know. Chaotic, yeah. If it's the community very well, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I hope so. This game makes me think of my brain when I'm having a good day, so I'm down for watching any of them. All right. Fair. Good. If it's the vibe, then. Is Pikmin and Katamari in the same universe? They are not, but they are very similarly vibed, you know? They both have similar vibes.
They'll let you roll everything up with a smile. Yes, possibly also a wave. Anyway, let's go home for now.
Ah! Dad barfed rainbows on me. He barfed the LGBTQ plus on me.
Oh yes, almost forgot. Completely slipped the mind. When rolling on Earth, there are a few more things to be careful of.
Hey, bye, Dad. Do not roll up objects larger than your Katamari. Crashing into larger objects and walls will break things off the Katamari and reduce its size. Review tutorial. No. Yeah, Dad's barf made me gay. Mom, Dad's barf made me gay. King of the Cosmos is toxic, but a little relatable at times. Yes, very much so.
10 centimeters, 1 millimeter, huh?
It was, I skipped by his dialogue. That's okay. I love that he's just floating in space.
Next time, we want a much bigger one. The thing that you collected the most of is snacks.
Hey, that sounds about right. And then stationery and then necessities. The barf is turning the frogs gay. Yeah. He has cool bracelets and rings, though. Yeah, he's decked out in the kingly jewelry, for sure.
My Earth really is full of things.
This soundtrack, by the way, I put on pretty regularly, just in the background when I'm doing things.
We will now release it into the sky.
So we're rolling up things from Earth to make new stars, is basically what's happening. So the Katamari, there we go, creamy! 10 centimeter, 1 millimeter star in the sky. Some good shit.
What? You forgot your own planet. Really? Are you serious? So you're not just small, but a bit slow, too.
Creamy George, yeah. Creamy George, shout out. Thanks, King of the Cosmos.
As a parent, we cannot feel but partly responsible. This is your home planet. The planet where you live. Here, you can look at the stars, save the game, and do lots of other things. You can even visit Earth and the space mushroom, just by pressing the L or R button. Roll your Katamari around on Earth, visit the space mushroom to compete against your cousins. And that's about it, your smallness. Do get a grip, your absent-mindedness.
Oh, man. Come on, Dad. All right, your big-headedness. All right, we can save the game now. Hey, Big Bird. Ah! Creamy George Origins, yeah. You made creamy with your ball. Oh, God. King doesn't like short people. He doesn't even like his own son. That's me. All right, that's all fine and good. Presents. I don't have any yet.
No one likes me.
Few constellations. Here's Creamy. It's cool. Like, little record-keeping sort of vibe. A collection of all the objects we found, places we've been. It's just insane. I love it. So, I stand a short prince, yeah. Father, you're drunk? He was! Canonically, he was drunk. Alright, so audio doesn't need to be adjusted, you guys said. Everyone said it was good. Okay. Everything's running good. Dear Dad, get wrecked. Thanks. Yeah, King to be. That's me. I should probably save the game, right? Data. Save. Save. No, do not quit game. All right. Off to the next location. Sounded perfect? Nice. Thank you. All right. So we made star 1. We can go back and make a larger one if we want, but let's make star 2. Ah, it's dead. It's giant butt chin.
Magadong Tong Hali Po.
I probably didn't say that right.
Have you ever been to the Philippines? We stopped in the day before yesterday. We hope you can visit during the day's rolling. Like that's possible. Oh, yes. A royal present for the hard-working prince. That's what we were thinking while playing catch with your present. And it went down to earth. Just fell to earth.
Like the worst dad of the year.
Must be around here somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it.
Thanks, Dad. Happy birthday to me, I guess.
Today, you'll be rolling inside the house. The katamari should be, let's see, around a full 20 centimeters. We can believe in you for 7 minutes in Earth time.
So it's timed now.
But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait.
Yeah, Dad, stop talking so I can roll. Come on.
We look forward to a nice katamari, mini prince.
Hey, bye, Dad. Let's go. 7 minutes? Easy. We got this shit. A whole bunch of ants? Everyone likes a whole bunch of ants, right? So you'll see, I can't pick up some of the objects because they're large, but if they're like barely too small, one of the things that you can do is use like a super charge up, like that, and pick up like a whole bunch of crap you normally wouldn't be able to pick up. Which is kind of cool. Dad said I can't even believe in you for a full ass 10 minutes. Yep. He's not the world's, he's not dad of the year. That's for sure. You. All right. I'm going to get some shogi pieces because I think that those add a pretty decent amount of diameter. Oh boy, we're going to get a little bit lopsided here, folks. No! Give me those shogis. Give me. Thank you. Ow! Oh, I lost some stuff. It's a little bit crazy, as you can probably tell. Now we can pick up candy at least. Which means I should be able to pick up those snails soon as well. Which would be very good for me. Dad said I can't. Oh, at least you have our ant friends. Yeah, we did pick up a lot of ant friends. We got yen. But see, at the end of the day, it's just a cleanup game. And the nice thing is like once you get large enough, you can go back to areas you were at before to pick up the stuff you couldn't. Which is pretty dope. Ow. Oh, I can get frogs. I'm getting the froge. And katamari is as big as 9 of these.
10 centimeters. Just get it bigger.
All right, thanks, Dad. I'm glad you're so proud of me. I know it's hard for you to express emotions, but I know that was you saying you were proud of me, right? So I can knock over the snails and pick them up.
Nice roll up. So aristocratic. We are dazzled.
See, we're actually getting complimented now. It's kind of good. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, floggies. Got a decent number of floggies now.
If anything scampers, roll it up.
Ah! What's up here? Oh, yeah, here we go. Whoa! Those camera angles, man. PS2 level camera angles in the modern era. Oh, yeah. 15 centimeters? Dad wanted 10, I think, right? Got more frogs because I heard it go, ribbit. Oh my god, 18. Pretty big. Now, the later stages are going to have a lot more strategy where I'm going to actually have to, like, go to certain areas to pick up stuff. Oh my god, what the shit? 20? I'm huge.
Oh, what a nice katamari. Substantial, yet goes down smooth. But actually, we would love to have a much bigger, nicer katamari. We'll leave you to your work then.
Alright. Thanks, Dad. I'm gonna go terrorize this area then. Got a baseball. You wanna play catch, Dad? You never have time to play catch with me, Dad. Please stop getting drunk so we can play catch, Dad. Please. Hell yeah. Got snails to get. Gotta add some snail friends. That's some good stuff right there. Got some chairwees. Emiato, hello, lurking again, but I wanted to mention that my sister is okay. Don't have all the answers for the problems, that things are better. I'm so sorry that that is still going on, but I'm so glad to hear that you have at least some answers. Emiato, enjoy your lurk. I really hope that you enjoy whatever time, whatever energy from this community that you need. Appreciate you being here. Truly. Funky da. Come on, let me up. Yeah. Oh my god, what the shit? Getting kind of big. I'm doing okay here. I'm not upset with this run. It is level 1. Can I get this bird yet? Oh my god, I got the bird. Poor guy. You're just vibing. Oh yeah. We pull crops.
Eggplants everywhere.
Eggplants and balls, chat. You know. Oh my god, the knives. Ah! What the fuck? Can I get this fence yet? Oh, not yet. Darn it. I was really hoping I could get the fence. Hey, why am I stuck? Go. There we go. Oh, got another bird. The whole flock, dude. Oh, yeah. Here we go. One of our royal presents. Oh, I found a present? I wasn't even looking. I got 1 minute left.
You found it, yes you did. Be sure to keep it in the katamari till the end.
Thanks for the added pressure, Dad. Wish you'd just say you're proud of me again. That'd be nice. Ow. Oh, here we go, yeah. You see, I'm getting as large as my Fajar. I was hoping she's at least staying with us and we watch through it little together. I'm so glad that there's some hope there for you. Truly. Oh yeah, it has this really annoying alarm when you get down to the end of the timer. Normal kingly dad things, yeah. Obviously. All normal. Completely normal. Oh, yeah, that was huge at the end there. All the paint cans. He wanted 10 centimeters. I got 35.8. It's not too bad.
Time's up. It was boring to watch this whole time. We'll zip back to space now. Royal Rainbow.
It's anime attack. Royal Rainbow.
35 centimeters. 8 millimeters. We are moved to tears by the size of this thing. This is so incredible. Happy, happy, so happy. We want to turn it into a star right now. Here, this is our royal present. Guess what? Guess what this is? The thing that you collected the most of is...
I got playtime, like toys, stationary snacks. All right, sounds like a good night.
My Earth really is full of things. We will now release it into the sky.
Here we go. Look at my katamari, chat. Look how cool that is. Haha. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and you get these weird cutscenes in between. Come along, it's time to go. Okay. This just in, the stars have suddenly vanished from the sky. The cause is being investigated. Do you see how Earthlings are reacting to the things that are happening? I got a winter scarf? Oh, I can put it on. Cute. Let's save. I do chat. I want to go change out of my sweatshirt quick and change the shirt I'm wearing underneath as well, just because it's uncomfortable. I will be right back. You can use this time as like an informal bathroom break, okay? This game's so nice and odd, isn't it? It's very crazy, to say the least. Real weird. I love it. I'll be right back, chat. Enjoy the music and the weird vibes. Also, I gotta refill my water bottle, so I'll be doing that. What am I doing? Hold up. Here. I will at least keep the music going from the game, because it's just nice. But I'll bring it back up to this. I'll put up Bernie for y'all. Oops, that's the wrong screen. And enjoy the sounds of the game. Alright? Same vibes as Donut County. It's similar for sure, because like the aesthetics, like very similar. But also, Donut County can't hold the torch to how insane acid trip this game gets. Fake pee, yeah, fake pee. Enjoy your bathroom break. I'll be right back, everyone. hello, chat. Sorry for the abrupt end of the music there. It's just the game does not allow play in the background for some reason. But hello, hi. I'm back. Did a little bit of a wardrobe change. I'm more comfy now. Just vibing. I hope you had a good pee break. I'm also going to change the category to Katamari just because I want people to know we're playing it, because this game attracts some of the most unhinged people, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of fun. So I'm going to do that. Give me 1 second here to get that going. I don't think too many people are going to be taking advantage of the Crunchyroll deal right now. Cosmic Juniper, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a good pee break. Welcome on back. It's me, the one who plays the video game. Alright. Y'all ready to roll again? This game is insane. It makes so much noise. And you love to see it. But hi, it's me again. Here with your regularly scheduled baby sensory content. Also, why is this? Hold up, my glasses got bent. My glasses got bent a little. There we go. Last time I came to a stream was like so long ago. Holy shit. Well, hello. Hi. I hope that you've been well. Playing a little bit of katamari damacy here tonight. Vibing. Building the universe back up, making stars. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's do one of the bonus constellations.
Cancer. What is it? Something's not quite right, quite there. Oh yes, we get it. It just doesn't look delicious. This sky does not seem yummy at all. Everyone is still hungry, yes? Can't you see that, silly? Speaking of delicious, we say crab. Most certainly crab.
Yeah, let's roll. Yeah, it's rolling time. Okay. This is like a bonus level where I make the constellations.
Looks yummy.
They're all themed after whatever animal the constellation is or object the constellation is based off of. So with Cancer, it's going to be crabs, and we're just going to be rolling up a shit ton of crabs. Yeah, fuck it, we roll.
But no, not yet. Patience is a virtue. Focus. We must focus.
I'm glad that I'm collecting crabs while I'm just sitting here talking to Dad.
To make the yummiest Cancer possible, all you have to do is roll up as many crabs as you can find.
Let's see. Yeah, we got crab milk. Crab milk in the chat.
You have 7 minutes. We look forward to a mouth-watering katamari. Callow Prince.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Good. Half encouragement. Is that the noise crabs make? I have a feeling it's not, but also, I don't know. Ooh, rice balls. Those will help us get larger, even if they're not crabs. Oh, crabs. Milk the crabs for their zesty milk, yeah. That spider sounded fucked up. Oh my god, that's terrifying. There we go. Ow. All right, crabs. All right, I can't remember if I can use the super spin on these guys. Ah! Do it! Nope, that was a terrible idea. Terrible idea. The game was trying to save me from myself, and then I effed it up. This happens sometimes. Ew, cockroaches. What? It's like making weird purring noises. Oh, yeah, now I can get those slightly larger guys. Nice. This is why they run from me. They fear me. That's right. Oh, God. Ah! Go up. No! Sonic spin up there, you little guy. Thank you. So this one is less about size also. It's more about how many crabs I can get, so. Whoa! I'm just now learning my version of spider spreads to crabs too. This is a nightmare level to me. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You're gonna run into spider crabs? Is that progression? Yeah. What in the what? I'm getting a bunch of crabs in my katamari, you know? Those guys had guns. Who's giving a crab a gun? It's like that meme of the crab with the knife. Ah, the camera angle makes me want to die. Oh my god, it's such insanity, dude. Sick kid, sick, yeah, sick kid kicks crab, dude. I swear I can read. Yeah, crab rave, yeah. That's the music that would really perfect this, you know? Although I gotta say, this soundtrack is just amazing. Ah! Get up there. No. Can I? Oh, is it blocked off completely? I guess so. All right. There we go. Oh. Come back here. Hey. I said come back here. Thank you. Sick kids. Sid kids. No, don't do that to my dyslexia was like, I did not like that. I do not understand. Does not compute. Oh boy. That's like the surefire way to short circuit my brain. Like tongue twister style. Hey, these guys are dancing. Not anymore. What am I stuck on? That Daramaku? Daramaka? Whatever those are called? Oh, I can't even go back through there now. Just realized we have the perfect emoji for this exact situation. We do. Who would have thought that we would have a crab emote? Perfect for this, you know? Birdie Psycho, what's up? How we doing? Thank you for the bonk. Bonk. Oh my god, I'm stuck on everything. There's a horseshoe crab. I got one. Oh my god, what the hell? Who has a statue of a horseshoe crab in their house? All right, I'm not gonna be able to. Wait, can I get this guy now? Is that how he's running? He went into the doghouse. I can't even get him. The music is killer. It's so good. Okay. Do I have to wait for him to come back out? Or is there like a way to lure him out? It's like, I killed all your friends. I have all your baby friends. What are you gonna do about it, coward? Ah, yeah. I got him. I got the huge one. Let's go. There's one on the dog. Dog, look out. I'm trying to save you. Okay. Or not. You have 1 minute left. Dad, shut the HE double hockey sticks up, man. Why would you tell me that? You freaking me out. Giving me anxiety, man. Performance anxiety is a killer. The shrimp looks good, too. Yeah, well. I got some of it for you. I wish there was a way to turn that off, but there is not. I have checked. The king must be dethroned. Truly, though, a nightmare to the people. Is there anything in here? No? Can't even tell. Oh, the horseshoe crab does count as a crab? 114? That's not bad. Does it for 30 seconds, yeah.
Ooh, that looks delicious, but also slightly disturbing. Oh well, let's take the Yum Yum Rainbow back.
Thanks, Dad. Puking on me. All right. Constellation object slash percent complete. I did 114 of 85. Wait, just 85%, it says.
Barf. Too crab intensive and kind of gross. Anyway.
Your leggies go, right?
What? 114 crabs. Fab! Fabulous! This is it. This is what we wanted. Crab, crab, a sea of crab meat. Crab heaven. This looks incredibly yummy. We are one step closer to the finest starry sky there is. Oops, we are drooling. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky.
All right. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. It's up there now. Oh, another cutscene for everybody. Oh, I feel it. I feel the cosmos. I'd also like a lot of crab meat. Me too. Cancer came scuttling back. So yummy. Those are insane. Actually crazy. All right, let's do the next stage. I do love how insane this game is. It's great. See, we got a little crab. Star 3, let's go.
Boa tarde. I don't know what that means. Have you ever been to Portugal? We were there yesterday. We hope you can visit during the day's rolling, like that's possible. Oh yes, almost forgot. Oh yes. A royal prison for the hard-working prince. That's what we were thinking, but we sort of tossed it down to earth. We had an issue and just sort of pitched it away. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it.
Thanks for not caring about me at all, Dad, ever. Making me feel very small, literally.
Today you'll be rolling around the town. The katamari should be, let's see, around a sweet 50 centimeters. We can believe in you for 9 minutes in Earth time. But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice katamari, loser, prince.
Hey, Dad, you're the loser. You're the loser. Someday I'm gonna show you, Dad. You're not even gonna understand what happens, because it's gonna be me being the best and better than you. Okay? Thanks. And we got new music! Worst dad of the year. Yeah, truly, though. Like, the worst father. Oh, yeah. Slightly larger. It's me, slightly larger. The worst superhero of all time. My only power is I can get slightly larger. Yeah, jam out. Cute little bouquet, yeah. There's a lot of cute things in this game, and then they're just overshadowed by the uncute insanity going on. Ooh, croissant? Are you going to eat that croissant? Well, now it's becoming a bit of an abstract bouquet. Yes, very much so. Whoa! 20 centimeters in a minute. That's not bad. I think I'm on an okay pace. Oh, large. All right. Croissant. A croissant. Oh. Oh, wow. Look at all these. Stop. Stop. I could have drawn my croissant. Exactly, Ren. You know what's up. That mouse. I feel bad I got him. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, kitty. Ah, this dog.
Take out food.
Dad, shut up. I'll roll you into the katamari. Ooh. Ow. I just want to know what the recording studio was like when they made the soundtrack. It must have been so fun. They did some like freeform jazz.
We want some chocolate.
Okay, well, oh my god. I have some chocolate in this. Are you not paying attention to my hard work, father? Ah, cat! What the shit? Battle cat. Wait, how did I not get any of the mice? Give me that. Be a part of the ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we katamari. Ow. I'm late, but I'm finally here. It's good to have you here, Ren. I hope you're having a good start to your weekend. So much for joining. Playing Katamari Damacy Reroll, which is one of the most unhinged games of all time, and I love it. And I can't wait to show chat what happens in this, because it is just monumentally stupid and insane. And I love that. My favorite type of game. Can I get up there? Yes, I can. Nope, stop. Meanies. Bopping me everywhere. Gimme. What did he say? He said he wanted 50. Oh my god, I got the graffiti. Oh, we're hitting 50 so easy with these sandals and stuff.
We love sandals.
Yeah, well. I wish you would love me more, Dad. Instead of sandals. So mean. I've heard Legends sounds like my kind of jam. Oh, yes. This is very our community coded. Okay. I'm looking for it. Eventually I'll be able to get that cat. Sorry, kitty. Preemptively. Bing! Oh, can't get those yet. Shit. Shit, what the damn hell? Alright. Ding. Oh. Ding. 4 minutes left. Easily getting the goal. Got the goal.
Oh, what a nice katamari. Kind of bratty, kind of shy. But now that you've come back this far, we would love to have a much bigger, super nice katamari. We'll leave you to your work then.
So from here, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Unhinged, the video game. Oh no, Silver, I'm sorry that's happening to you. Hope that your voice feels better soon. Sure you're taking care of yourself with some tea and whatnot? And if not, might be a good idea. Oh, can we get the cats now? No, not yet. I can get a bunch of this other stuff. Oh my god, I got the RC car? Right? Yes. No, it won't let me pick it up yet. Damn it. Got some flower pots. Ah, yes. I'm so large, I can pick up so much stuff now. Yes. Hey, crabs. I got one. That familiar noise. Yeah! 70 centimeters, holy cow. Large and in charge, oh for sure. Have a lot of lemon and honey tea, good! Glad you're taking care of yourself. Lemon lift, yeah, I use that. I use that as well, the Bigelow lemon lift. Oh my god, a kitty! Meow, meow. You got the big fish as well. Ah! What the fuck? It's okay. We'll go up this way instead. Time for fireworks display. Is it? Oh, that's... Alright, now can I get the RC car? I should be able to, I think, at this size. Come back here. Yeah. Oh, I got it. What is that car? So small. Is it yours? Dad, shut the hell up. You're weird. Hey, let me up, let me up, let me up. No. Oh, there's so many of these. Yeah. Oh my god. Making the sound effects, doing the voice acting in the booth for this game also must have been so nuts. I love the idea of just a bunch of adults standing around going... Meow. Poor cat. Simply drowning in plastic bottles. I am. Hey, all right, 85, not bad at the end.
Alrighty, that's it. We just remembered something we have to do. We're zipping back to space now. Royal Rainbow.
Anime attack. Did it.
85 centimeters, 5 millimeters. We are moved to tears by the size of this thing. This is so incredible.
Doing absurd voice acting would be a dream job. The serious stuff, yeah. I think like making those background noises would be so funny to be like that.
Happy, so happy. We want to turn it into a star right now. The thing that you collected the most of is
cooking and then playtime and then flowers. All right, not too bad.
My Earth really is full of things. We will now release it into the sky.
There goes. Mom, they said on TV that all the stars disappeared. Oh, honey, things like that just don't happen. There's our cab now. A star. It's like almost 3 feet, I think. I'm not sure. But that's what it said, right? To be continued. The weird family. The weirdos. Save complete. All right. Means I think I have like another constellation challenge maybe? No, not yet. Okay. All right, let's katamari it up then. Audio's still been good?
Buenos dias. Have you ever been to Spain? It's our other homeland. We hope you can visit during the days rolling, like that's possible. Oh, yes. Almost forgot. Oh, yes. A royal present for the hard-working prince. That's what we were getting when we lost it on Earth. Wallet, keys, rings, hopes, and dreams. We lost it all. Must be around somewhere, so roll it up while you're at it.
All right, Dad. Audio's good for me? Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. Well, how she was just, I will not partake in this foolishness on either side.
Today he'll be that's a mom. He'll be rolling inside the house. The katamari should be, let's see, around a strong 1 meter. We can believe in you for 10 minutes in Earth time. But any longer than that, and even the king of all cosmos can't be expected to wait. We look forward to a nice katamari, bite-sized prince.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
This song's a classic. Ah, can't see. Ah. Oh my god. Can't pick up the batteries yet. No. Or the erasers. Alright. It's time to change strategy. We're going down here. We'll go back up there for those later. The bears. The bears. There are bears. There are many, many animals you will see in this game, Brookie. Oh my god. Bears, cats, dogs. Burbs. Frogs. A little bit of everything. Ah! What am I stuck on? Yes, oh. Lipstick, yep. Some lippies, some lippy stickies. Oh! Your kind of Mario is as big as one of these.
10 centimeters. Just get it bigger.
Alright, Dad. Sure thing, Dad. Right on it. We'd love to see it, we do. There we go. Whoa! Get it bigger, as the actress said to the bishop. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fact that the mice scream like that makes me feel a tiny bit bad. The voices you give are spot on. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. What the heck? Why is that mouse freaking out, dude? Whoa. Alright. Oh my god, they're all screaming! Oh, I can go through there now. Dang, okay. This is where it really opens up. Here we go, chat. What the bear doing in the trash can? What's that bear doing? Oh my god, I caught one of the birds. I feel like an apex predator.
20 centimeters, long, long way to go.
Yeah, Dad, well, how about you eat ass? Cleaning up his mess. He's gonna remind me that this is a terrifying timed experience. Ah, the cat! What the fuck? Watermelon? Watermelon and watermelon? Stop piping in, Dad, and he'll be able to grow, right? Yeah, mice babies, no. Ah, yep. I like that there's physics in this game, but they're not, like, hardcore serious ones. It keeps it fun. I do like the music matches the theme of the game, too. Because it's talking about a rolling star. Which is what we are. The bird just continuing to flap is very... Well, yeah. Oh my god, the teddy bears. What were they doing to each other? Teddy, no! I stopped all these teddy bears from experimenting in evil things. The music's great. It's so good. One of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. Whoa. Man. It does look satisfying having them line up like that on your ball. Oh, yeah. It's such a satisfying game in general.
Oh, boo, only 50 centimeters. Still a long, long way to go.
So our katamari is as big as one kid's umbrella right now. Oh, I'm ruining this nice traditional display of Japanese dolls. Oh my god. Well, they're gone now. I like that that person does not react to the fact that there's a giant katamari ball rolling through their home. Ow. Wonder what the animation process for that blob was like. Probably complicated, but fun. Because again, this came out on PS2, so the technology was not even close to what we got now. So it definitely was like a really wacky, funny process, probably. We got 4 minutes. Oh boy. This might be a bad one. That's okay, we're getting shoes. Grabbing everyone's shoes. Give me your shoes. There we go, 75 centimeter. Hi, everybody. I'm just a normal part of your household. As you all can tell, I'm normal, just like you. We're all normal together. Kitty, come back. Ah! Teddies. Teddy bears. I fell asleep and I woke up to sensory overload of katamari. You sure did. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, yeah. Katamari is as big as 31 seat cushions.
Oh, what a nice katamari. Tough yet with a soft feel. But now that you've come this far, we would like to have a much bigger, much nicer katamari. We'll leave you to your work then.
The rats scream, the cats meow, and accept it. Yep. And ain't that always the way? I'm stuck on everything. I'm over a meter. We did it. Corey, what's up? Hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for your raid. What were you up to? Hello, everyone. How was Strem? We are playing a little bit of Katamari Damacy tonight. Absolutely goated game, by the way. One of my favorites of all time. Never seen it. It's very this community coded. It's just insane. Oh my god. What were you doing tonight? Danganronpa V3 decided to hurt us from the get-go. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That is the risk of playing Danganronpa though, right? From what I've heard. Oh my god. Ah, it's so huge. You have 1 minute left. Shut up, Dad. Don't want to hear that. My poor soul. Oh no. Eventually, someday, I will play those games. And I will understand your pain. We can commiserate. In the meantime, I'm playing games like this. Full of so much emotionally charged, incredibly profound moments, as we all know. Wait, what's going on up there? I just got a cat? Oh, I'm underwater? What's happening here? Why is it going so... Why's the camera zoomed out like this? It's freaking me out. Because I just got so huge, I broke the stage. My vision's going out! Broke multiple times, oh no.
1 meter, 26 centimeters, 4 millimeters. It's pretty big. We imagine it will make a pretty star. If it were ours, we'd make it much bigger. The thing that you collected the most of.
So we got like the second best rating. Playtime games and cute?
My Earth really is full of things. We will now release it into the sky.
Oh, cutscene. Here is a news update. The night sky is showing signs of recovery. The cause is being investigated. Hurry up now. Mom, now they're saying the stars are coming back. That's nice, dear. We'll miss the plane unless we hurry. But that's what they said. Yeah, then you do it, Dad. What the hell? Good God. Nope. No, I don't want to exit. So it was pretty good start. Give me 1 second here, chat. Double check something. Thank you to those of you sticking by tonight. I hope you've been having a fun time, laughing your face off at this ridiculous game. Hope it's been enjoyable. Hold up, there's something I was gonna do. I appreciate your company, hanging out. Hopefully, again, having fun. All right. If you quit the game without... No, I'm not quitting. Wish I'd been able to roll in earlier. All good. It's Friday. I mean, there's a reason I normally don't stream Friday. It's like they're like one of those nights where everyone's got plans and stuff, and then there's like a million other people streaming as well. It's like I normally don't even try to like compete with people on these nights. But oh my god, all these cousins. Oh yeah, I can pick my character. I forgot. Look at all these guys I've unlocked. Silly dudes. But since I'm going away in a few days, I wanted to be able to chill out with people as many days as I could. You know? Glad to be here. This game is so silly and fun. It's ridiculous. It's so fun. Cygnus. Another constellation.
What is it? There's something missing. Is it our royal present? No, something more. Eureka! We have it! It's not graceful. The sky is utterly lacking in grace. It does not float like a butterfly or sashay like the king. It's just not there at all. What's graceful on Earth? Swans, that's what.
we're gonna collect swans. Oh boy, here we go.
We want some grace back in the sky soon. But the swans don't seem to have hatched yet. There's nothing but eggs. But strangely enough, if you roll those up, they'll start tweeting and hatching.
Oh boy. Only swans, yeah, only swans.
Get as many as you can and make as swan-stuffed a katamari as you can.
That was an insane sentence to read.
And it'll be so very graceful. We await news of your success. At least we'll wait for 7 minutes.
Okay. Oh my god. This is fucked up. Oh my god, all these babies. Ah! Mousetrap! Whoa, I'm losing eggs, dude. Hey, I'm losing eggs over here. Alright. Mousetrap, stop. Oh! What the fuck? I don't know what this about this one. This one feels wrong. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right. Ah! I know you love me, chat. I want to roll you up into my life. Those are the lyrics, by the way. Ah! Ah! I'm losing some of my swans. What level where you abuse unborn swans doesn't feel quite right. So true. Ow. My Discord's so broken and notified me now? That's so weird, Little Hellion. Hello, hi. All good, though. Playing a little bit, I wonder if Discord broke for people tonight. This is why I really appreciate everyone being here who's here. You guys are great. If that is the case, if Discord's being a poop. But thank you for the happy birthday wish. Appreciate that. That's really kind of you. I only have 22? Uh-oh, this is not good. Is that it? Up here? Uh-oh. Gotta go. Look at all those chickens. Oh, I did miss an egg up there. Shit. Ah! Oh god, where am I going? Ah! I'm so bouncy. Oh my god. There we go. Getting a lot of these. Wait, only 24 though? Why does it feel like I have so many more than that? Yeah, all the flappy wings. Yeah, Discorb. Narrows eyes. Narrows eyes, puffs out chest. So only some, wait, why are only some of the eggs hatching? I love this game. It's insane. Egg jackpot, yeah. Come on, baby, we got that egg jackpot. Oh, oh my god, what is happening? I don't know what my dad just said to me in the game. It's something, Hina doll? I don't know what that is, man. You keep your weird interests to yourself, Dad. You didn't raise me very well. So I really would prefer if you didn't, like, try to pretend like we're close enough for you to share that stuff with me. There we go. Ah! Ow. Dude, there's so many wings. Those are only 32 of these eggs. 33 are actual swans, though. Some of the babies wearing little handkerchiefs. Yeah. Yeah, Father, please shut your trap. Your goofball mouth. Okay. I think I gotta leave this room. There's so many out here that I'm missing. Ah! So if I just sit here, do I get more? I'm just lurking, but I want to say hi. What's up, 1 billion? Made some stuff for my Friendsgiving tomorrow. Nice. Ooh, good mix of stuff. It sounds good. I could have sat here the whole time and collected like 1 million eggs. That's wild. Wish I'd known. I was not a knower in the moment. Ow! Don't bop me. Don't bop me like that. Oh, I'm big enough I can just pick up the mouse traps. Thank God. Ah! Except that one? Why? But for what reason? Ah. Whoa. For 1 minute. Shut up! I don't care. Don't tell me those things. It's rude. Fucks with my brain. Way too much. Oh, look at all these eggs hidden in here. How'd I miss them all? Oh, I found them now. That's the important part, yeah? Ah! They sure do be making lots of noises. Ah! Let me in. Let me up. No, let me up. Let me up! Thank you. You bag of poop. Oh my God. What the fuck was that?
Very graceful and a bit disturbing. Yeah, tweet, 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 noisy things. We'll take the graceful rainbow back. Blah.
Uppies. I missed the uppies. Oh, only 74%? Oh, man. That one wasn't too good.
19, 20, 21, 22, 33, 44, 52. Wow, feathers everywhere. This is so great. It's difficult to hold with just one hand.
Okay, so he likes it, at least.
Well, of course. We can handle a lot more weight than this. Alrighty, let's just release it into the sky.
Okay, thanks, Dad. We did it. We made the Cygnus constellation, everybody. Oh, here we go. The little girl. I feel it. I feel the cosmos. Cygnus flew back into the sky from the ashes. Just like a phoenix. Phoenix. Amazing. Fantastic. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. All right, chat. It is almost 1:30, and I got a lot of other work that I got to attend to, so I'm going to end here, I think. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank you so much. I know I started late, so I appreciate those of you who, like, dropped through, you know? It means a lot. It was fun. That game is ridiculous. I hope it was funny and fun for people. But thank you so much for hanging out. It was a good stream. Chill stream for sure. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a much earlier stream because I have the early time slot, and then Morgan will be streaming at night. And then Sunday will be my last stream before I leave to LA. I just realized that the Hype Challenge is now officially over. So we did reach level 3 of the Hype Challenge, which is really awesome. I appreciate everybody who was able to contribute to that. As a result, I believe I have 3 different gift cards that Twitch will be sending me. One should be a Twitch gift card, one should be a Steam gift card, and one should be a DoorDash gift card, I believe. And whenever I get those from Twitch, I will just be, we'll just do like a random drawing in chat for like subs or something, and then people will be able to take those home. And that will just be a thank you because, again, people, gifted me as many subs and bits as this amount is worth, which is really kind. Allowed me to, have a little bit of a boost financially as far as support goes this month, so thank you for that. And then you guys can have that as just a fun little treat that we'll give back to the community. But, yeah, I'm going to get going. This was fun. Thank you so much again for vibing. All of you are great. I will be live probably sometime in the early evening. And then, again, Morgan will be streaming right after me. So make sure that you're following her as well. But thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for vibing for a short bit. I'll see you again tomorrow. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for chilling. All of you are great. Anyway, thank you so much for follows, bits, subs, resubs, gifted subs, donations. Anything that came through here tonight helps me out a ton. Thank you so much for that. All of you are very kind, very generous. I hope that you all had fun chatting, lurking, watching the new game. Whatever it was that you did here tonight means a lot. Appreciate you a ton for that. I'm going to get going here. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. All of you are wonderful. You're great. Finger hearts as usual. Love you all a ton. It was nice hanging out with the Cozy Chaos and Katamari. Yes, thank you so much again. Appreciate ya. I'll see you again much earlier tomorrow. So enjoy. Check out the new merch. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you around. Goodbye. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Goodbye.
It's nights like this, we're wide awake. It's times like this, you shy away from me, babe. Started in a hotel lobby, cleaned up just to get too sloppy.